All right, friends, it is the time to start the stream, which started late because I got time conversion wrong of European time and Indian time. And I will now unmute the fucking thing and press what's the array, which is the correct button. Shit.
Azim, I think you're a little soft on volume, maybe just for
Huh,
me.
yeah, that's for you. But I'm being soft deliberately.
Oh,
Array, where is the fucking, which one is it? Fuck.
I don't understand. 3 years, dude, 3 years.
No, it's new layout bullshit. No, no, see, this will look like shit. Okay, it's not. It's not shit. All right. Okay, it's not shit. Hello, friends, and welcome to the four.
The four.
The two. Back to the
Ooh,
good old
oh,
days. Kautuk has been sacked. No, Kautuk has had family emergency, so he cannot make it today. So that's why we have today's geography class. Friends, this is Africa. This is South America. That is North America. This is Europe. This is Asia. India is here. These are islands of Southeast Asian origin.
the only thing is,
This
it's
this is
this map is the
Australasia.
Mercator. This is the Mercator projection. So therefore, the sizes of the countries are slightly
Yes.
disproportionate to what they
And
actually are.
once one Magellan guy sailed somewhere around here. Okay, so that's all you need to know.
I say
Um,
the arrows are Magellan trying to find where he needed to.
yes, this is GeoGuessr, not the GeoGuessr you had signed up for. But yes, this is the house that I'm living in. So I can't do anything. Smash a like, friends. Welcome to the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. नेवल मैं छोड़ रहा है यार ये नहीं करना है मुझे ये फालतू का नॉनसेंस मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के बारे में बात करना आई कीप not talking about Manchester United so I don't have to think about it
Hmm.
and now I am stuck doing this professionally.
You know,
So this is
this is
very
one
bad.
work hazards where I think just the fact that we keep coming week on week and talking about our clubs is putting nazar on the club. I feel that if we don't do it for some time, maybe
Yeah,
the club will perform.
yeah.
Because I mean, think about it, reality wise, technically, Chelsea has won.
Chelsea has won
We
because they
won.
have not because you have not played.
No, no, we won a
This
game.
is
Na?
a
We won
victory.
that,
Oh,
what
you
the
beat Brighton? Yes, yes, of course. How
Carabao.
time flies. Even we had beaten Crystal Palace just a short 4 days ago, and there was so
Uh,
much positivity. And everyone was like, "Guys, United is back. We have beaten the Crystal Palace reserves with the United reserves."
United
And
is back is a problem. Huh? Like I don't in one game, I don't think we should be uh, we should do this United is back nonsense. Have you
yeah,
seen this
yeah.
one video that's going around? So it's a great video. Okay, it's basically a video of it basically the title of the video is Chelsea goals, greatest Chelsea goals in September. Okay,
Yeah, I've seen
then
this.
it's just the same goal with different titles. Fastest goal, Falana goal,
First
Dimka goal.
goal, last goal, best goal, legendary goal. It was hilarious. Where to even start talking about this club, man? I don't know anymore. Everyone was so happy. Chalo, nice. Stress free loss. 3-0. Got the Carabao Cup victory going. Hannibal played well. We got players back from injury. Varane was back. Mount was back. Everyone was like, chalo, okay, wingers are looking not bad. Martial has scored. Amrabat is in. So much there was positivity in life. And then what, how do you explain this anymore? Just how can you lose to Crystal Palace at home? I mean, I understand the first of all, this Roy Hodgson has this insane record. I don't know if you've read the stat, but Roy Hodgson is the only manager in history or something like that, or in his history because he is also one textbook himself. Where was the stat? Roy Hodgson, fucking where is he? Roy Hodgson is the first manager in Premier League history to go 5 consecutive away games unbeaten in the Premier League at Manchester United.
But in all fairness, it's with different clubs and at different points. So I think that like
No,
this Roy,
no, same club. I mean, yeah, but even then, it's just how he comes and just is like, चलो मैं आके एक scam victory निकाल के चला जाएगा
that's how
against
it's
United.
going.
Bro, where to begin? I don't like we were talking about this on the Oil Money group also a few days ago, and I was just like, I don't know what to blame, who to blame. Is it manager? Is it player? Is it injury? Is it Glazer? Because every week it's a new problem. One week we can't score. One week we're playing very well. One week our winger does not know how to play. One week our goalkeeper makes mistake.
I
I
have figured out your. I have figured out the. I'm sorry. I have figured out the prognosis of your problem, and the prognosis is that you are in 5 stages. You've had dinner. You've had anger last week, and now you're at bargaining. Okay.
No, but I in denial of what? Anger at what? Bargaining with who? You know, what is my
कि
five
मैं
stages of what?
कि तू ब्लेम किसको करूं अभी मैं करेक्ट तो है आई मीन किसका गलती है लाइक व्हाट टू डू दैट इज यू ट्राई टू जस्टिफाई इट टू योरसेल्फ दैट there is nothing that you
इतना
can do. There
अच्छा
are the
मतलब
all that on the page, yeah. The all
what?
that.
Are the headlines comes in the three people wala layout. This is not
Oh,
there in the two people
two people.
layout.
Okay. We have to update.
We still have work to do on these layout things, and unfortunately, I overwrote the old layout, so now we are stuck with this. So yeah, there is that. But just where to begin in that Crystal Palace game? So I didn't watch the game live. I was very staying away from spoilers, enjoying time on holiday, spending time with wife, went on nice drive, went and did grocery shopping to make nice supplies for dinner, all of that. Went walked to the beach down the road over here, very nice, enjoyed. And then I came back, I was like, no, I
Too
won't.
cold for you to go to a beach at this time?
Is no, matlab we didn't go as a in beach where we just walked to the beach and came back, and we marveled at how cold the beach was.
It is still pins and needles, but yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there is a from the window you can see that is the view, and there is a beach over there and mountains. And
तू किधर है अभी?
यहाँ पे apparently
Trondheim?
northern lights होना चाहिए था, but clouds है, तो
Oh
northern
no.
lights नहीं है,
तू
unfortunately.
ट्रॉन्डाइम में?
नहीं, Trondheim में sorry, 1 second. Sorry for that. My mic stand is in the car. This is full makeshift. But I am in Lofoten Islands, which is
Can't see.
I will show you. किधर है
नॉर्वे उधर
ये?
है.
हाँ, वो पता है मुझे, बट अपना आइसलैंड किधर गया है? हाँ, इधर इधर पहुंच रहा है क्या? इधर इधर ये लाइन में
अरे
इधर।
वो ग्रीनलैंड है.
हाँ, ग्रीनलैंड के लाइन में ही है मैं। ग्रीनलैंड का आर्कटिक सर्कल को क्रॉस किया है मैंने। So I have photo evidence of crossing Arctic Circle. So
How?
yeah,
There's a marker.
Lofetgi, exactly, Lofetgi. That's
There's
what.
a
Yeah,
marker.
there's a place. There's a Arctic Circle center where you can go and buy Arctic Circle merch, which I'm not even kidding. Like ये imaginary line का merch. It's like buying Manchester United merch, it has no real value. And some capitalistic people benefit. So yeah. Anyway, getting back to it's actually better to talk about Norway and Arctic Circle only than to talk about Manchester United. But see, on any paper, this Manchester United team should have been destroying this Crystal Palace. So where we have conceded this random and this world class volley into top corner goal, only people want to score against United. They don't want to save this. Last year also this what is this fucking name? Olise, that Chutia scored one's free kick out of nowhere in the last minute. Never, I told you, we'll never score a goal like that again. He had done this, but we have no cutting edge at all. These wingers are a huge. This Rashford ko nikalo please from the starting lineup, from the squad, from the club, nikalo. And I'll tell you what the problem is. So we have a main problem right now. There are many problems, but one is we are not scoring goals, which is the main problem. Not scoring goals. Why? Because there needs to be synergy. Bao, you will appreciate as the proponent of the Sand striker, who gets quality delivery from the wings. Now tell me, what would a striker be expecting from winger?
There's a video. I don't know if you've seen this, another video. So it is wingers in the olden days. And it's this fucking guy going like doing like step overs, cutting,
Yeah.
rollbacks, all of this he's doing. This then and then it's wingers today. When they've taken the ball, paused it, passed it back.
Yeah.
Kicked the ball, stopped, passed it
No,
back.
see, the thing is not that if you see United's build-up play is actually very good because ये Mount, Bruno, Casemiro, Amrabat सब लोग
आता है,
मस्त आता
आता
है.
है.
They've moved the ball around very nicely. Mason Mount beautifully, small touches, recycling the ball. At least I'm telling you, at least 5 times they have worked this ball around, moved the team around, and got the ball to Rashford on the right wing. Now, as I said, from as a striker, from a winger, what you are expecting
Simple ball
is
to my foot
no, what
or my head.
more than that, you are just expecting predictability. Ki, will I know as a striker what my winger is going to do so that I can make a run in accordance to what he will do? But here, this Rashford only doesn't know what he's going to do. So how will Hoyland know? How will he figure out what the winger is going to do if the winger himself does not know what he is doing? How can you get wing play and expect your main attacking outlet to be a guy that nobody else on the pitch knows what the fuck he's going to do? And invariably, he does nothing. Where he cut in, out, lost the ball, gone. It's just so frustrating. Like, why he's in the starting lineup, I have no idea. When Garnacho did so well in the previous game, starting in the Carabao Cup, why would you not start him again? To prove the point and show, like, even when we were chasing the game, it's Garnacho who came on, who's taking wingers on, getting to the byline, getting a cross in, usko leke 3 chance wo create kiya. So Rashford has no positional sense, does not press, usko ek hi position khelne aata hai, which is left wing. You put him left center forward, he's like, अरे fuck, ये नया position कैसा out of syllabus, not possible only. Please revert, undo, control Z. Hopeless. But now Anthony is back, apparently. I don't even know if this is a good thing anymore. Because like कि एक पेलिस्ट्री का अभी आदत लग रहा है जो कुछ नहीं करता. I told you from the beginning, all you people in the chat were like, wow, Pelistri, give Pelistri minutes, Pelistri will prove you wrong, Pelistri is going to be a pest in the side of the opposition. कुछ नहीं उखाड़ा है. Against Crystal Palace, if you are not showing any game, then please, you are not worth anything. So this Pelistri for me is straight out zero, hopeless player. On the right wing, Anthony also does not do anything great. So it's I want to say it is the wingers who are the problem, because in the center of the park I cannot fault Bruno, I cannot fault Casemiro, I cannot fault Mason Mount. Amrabat playing out of position on left back made the foul which led to the goal. हम लोग का तीन लेफ्ट बैक आउट है एंड वी आर प्लेइंग विद फोर्थ चॉइस लेफ्ट बैक हु इज नॉट इवन अ लेफ्ट बैक एट दिस पॉइंट. So lots of things to consider for United. It has reached a point where the level of discussion has reached, should we get Maguire back? It's reached this point where we are like, will Maguire shore up the defense? Have you heard about the craziness that's been going on with Lisandro Martinez?
No, now what's
Where
that?
the full failure of the medical team, where he got a metatarsal injury last season. They were like, okay, came back, ye wo. There was a reoccurrence of the injury which he had in the game against Arsenal, I believe. And the medical team has been like, yeah, you play. So he has played 3 games with painkillers with this injury, then realized कि मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है. And now he has to get surgery again and is out till December. So that is one center half
Holy shit.
gone. Second
But
center
how
half.
have they? But how? What was the reason? I'm assuming somebody said that okay, he can play because I mean I assume that they are the medical staff that works for City. Because I don't understand why
Then
they
we
would.
have one full mystery injury about this Tyrell Malacia, who was supposed to be our second choice left back. Nobody knows. Nobody has seen him. वो गया, I think वो भाग गया. And they are not willing to admit कि ये घर चला गया है, and he's just not coming. And they are like, fuck it, who's going to sit and create an issue over this? The one Varane is there, who is our best centre half, who gets injured every 3 weeks, so वो can't have any hopes from him. Maguire will come in. Lindelof got bullied in the last game, so there is potential that Maguire could come back in. Lindelof could play left back. It is just tactically we are all over the place. I don't know what the tactics are. Every game we have a different problem. So are we pressing team? Are we attacking team? Are we counter attacking team? Are we wing play team? Are we long ball team? Because we do all in one game. So we are a compilation of a football team. We are a Scout Nation video at this point. We are where it is just one Tifo football ka advertisement of all the different types of football that you can play. That is Manchester United right now. We are not. I don't know what we are anymore.
What is the
It's
what is the Bruno problem? Like, why is Bruno just being shut down, three people on him types, or is
no,
he playing a
I
different
don't
role?
know. And this was the thing we were discussing again on the group where what is that like Bruno's influence seems to have reduced a lot this season. Is it because and again we thought that this Amrabat Casemiro being in midfield will then free up Bruno to do whatever he has to do in terms of playmaking, but we are still playing Amrabat on at left back, so we are not really getting Bruno is still playing a much more withdrawn kind of role, and he's not being as creative. Like in fact, I found Mount to be much more efficient on the ball than Bruno was in the last game, but I also didn't watch the entire game. So as I said, I that game I was staying away from spoilers, and then I downloaded on the Reddit football highlights because मेरा VPN में यहाँ पे नहीं चलता है. I downloaded on football highlights the first half. I watched the first half while the second half was going on, and after seeing that first half only of 1-0 down, I was like, I don't want to waste one more hour on my life because I know the result of this match already. And then I went, I checked the live score, and sure enough, 89 minutes, 1-0 down. And it's so predictable, man. It is so predictable and fucking hopeless, this team. Which is not, which I don't know how this happened. Every time we start a season where there is hope, there is optimism, there is like, chalo, abhi ye saal अपन कुछ करके दिखाएंगे. In 6 weeks, it fucking disappears, dude. 6 weeks. It's I don't. Uh, where what to attribute this to, I don't even know anymore. Chat, तुम लोग बताओ क्या है? कोच प्रॉब्लम है, इंजरी प्रॉब्लम है, प्लेयर प्रॉब्लम है, ग्लेजर प्रॉब्लम है, सैंचो प्रॉब्लम है, एंथनी का डोमेस्टिक अब्यूज प्रॉब्लम है. बताओ क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
No,
It's the
I feel
worst
that
start in our history. 4 losses out of 7, of which 2 are at home. It's absurd.
no, I also feel that beyond just that, I think the other function, and this is for what I'm sorry, but for a second, I'm just going to put United in the same bucket as Chelsea. For
Yeah, you should, because if you win your match, you will overtake us.
I'm saying from a for the builder club, I think the problem is that too many people across the years have tried to build the team. So it was first Oli, then it was the temporary manager, then it was temporary manager building around Ronaldo, then it was Takla, Glazer not giving money, Glazer not going after player you need. It's also the Chelsea problem where we've had what four coaches now, where we gave whoever the fuck we wanted, whatever, and nothing happened. So I think different people are trying to build it differently every time they come in, and there's never going to be a synergy of thought among all the players because obviously
Synergy, that is what is not there. There is no synergy in any level of this club, from the manager to the players to the coaching staff to the medical staff to the ownership to the ground staff, stadiums people. There is nothing. There is
I,
no
yeah,
synergy at all.
I just feel that we're at a precipice of saying that okay, let's stick it out because you look at the clubs that are successful, right? Like outside of Tottenham, which is an outlier right now, but I think that is just Postogoglu. But if you just look at the Arsenal, stuck with Arteta, trust the process. 4 साल गांड मरा है वो लोग.
Hmm.
ठीक है तू लिवरपूल का देख नाउ दे सॉर्ट ऑफ trying to come back in form and we'll get to that game which is the probably the second most controversial game of all time uh,
Yeah.
but we'll get to that game. But you look at Liverpool, they're playing really well and they're doing what they want and what they need. But you look at the problem at Bayern, for example, it's the same thing. You fired three managers and you're tottering, right? Like you're not in a you're not in a place to be able to build
Yeah.
from there.
No,
So I
see,
think that
so my problem is that like a lot of people compare the Ten Hag situation to like, Arteta or Klopp, or saying, even when they came, they struggled at the start. Like Arteta, you look at him, eighth place, fifth place, then potential title charge. You say Klopp, okay, took 1 or 2 seasons of like being in the fifth, sixth wala bracket, then started Champions League title charge. But my counter to this always is that for Klopp or Pep or Arteta, whoever, there was, you could see what they were trying to do. Like they were like, acha, we see that he has an ideal that he's trying to play towards. And chalo, theek hai, if you give him enough time, if you trust the process, you will get the outcome that is
But
promised.
from what I also remember that you were last time complaining saying that ये ETH अ, इतना कॉकी है कि वो अपना स्ट्रेटजी चेंज करेगा ही नहीं गेम में. तो
Huh,
क्लियरली
but
हैज सम
correct, that is
प्लान.
fine. But what is the plan? And I don't know if this is a good plan. Because, see, him saying that, we want to be the best transitional team in the world is very good. But for that, you have to take the lead in the match. Because then the game relies on transition. If you are hosting Crystal Palace has taken a 1-0 lead, there is no transition. The game is only flowing in one way. If anything, Crystal Palace will be transitioning on you. You are not going to counter attack on Crystal Palace when they are sitting 1-0 down. So, this to me seems like a very strange kind of club, like team philosophy to have कि हम लोग सिर्फ transitional team है. Like when we lose the ball is when we get into action. मतलब ये कैसा, how is that a strategy कि we will lose the ball and then we'll start pressing and then we'll attack. ये मतलब, is that why we are supposed to lose the ball on purpose for your team to, for your strategy to work? It makes no sense to me. Maybe that's why he's got Rashford कि the moment Rashford loses the ball, Mount घुसेगा अंदर, फिर अपना game बनेगा. It makes no sense to me. What are we trying to do? If we're saying against big teams we're going to play counter attack, okay, superb, great. But how are you building against your Crystal Palace, against your fucking Nottingham Forest, against your Brentfords? How are you building against these teams who are going to sit back when they come to Old Trafford? So it really makes no sense to me right now what is going on tactically, club wise. I have tried to understand. I have tried to. Obviously, it's not a case of Ten Hag out or anything, but मतलब क्या हो रहा है? What, like, if you said कि we are going to be like a Atletico Madrid type team where हम लोग ही बैठ के डिफेंस खेलेगा, we are going to have these fucking six badass fucking gangster motherfuckers who are going to kill everyone, and हम लोग एक काउंटर अटैक में मोराटा से गोल निकालेगा. I was like, चलो ठीक है, I understand, चलो this is the plan, I'll get behind it. But what is the plan? I don't know. What is the plan? And that's the scary part ki, if there is a plan and you cannot see what the plan is, then we are so far behind on
The
implementing
plan.
this,
Yeah, yeah.
that how long is this going to take? And then if you give this plan 2-3 years to come to fruition and you're like यार ये गलत plan था, then you're fucked. So yeah, it's very strange. I should read some super chats. And by the way, we have a couple of guests coming in. One is I am hopeful that if everything works out the way it should, we should have a Liverpool fan and a Spurs fan fighting with each other on stream, which will be excellent. That's what I'm hoping for. I think that's about all I can say about United. And then we'll move on to Liverpool versus whatever the fuck. Tottenham Hotspur. Yes. Aditya Raju says, hopefully this moronic board does not sack ETH to cover their shortcomings. I think only our youngsters will propel us at least fifth position. Interesting. I mean, I don't even think the youngsters are that good, if I'm being honest. Ek Hannibal thoda dankta lagta hai. But then instead of bringing Hannibal on, he's playing Donny van de Beek. So what? I don't know. Like, is this the time when you are in September 1-0 down to Crystal Palace? Is this the time to be putting Donny van de Beek in the shop window? Just what the fuck is he doing? Sahil Zafar says City lost twice, Chelsea won, Kai scored, Zerbi got a good evening, Lakaka scored, Maushi not playing. What the fuck, Girona and Ramos scored for Barca. Hey Jude, we can't catch a break only. MU have a balance, 1 win, 1 loss. यही हम लोग का life, 1 win, 1 loss. Mid-table team, mid-table max. Anirudh Dhawan says, not sure how Liverpool fans are concluding that Liverpool was a better team. 11v11, didn't see any chances. Anirudh Udogi was dominating Salah. Bissouma was controlling the midfield. Hashtag Coys. Title incoming. You know what? This is a controversial opinion.
ये आर्सेनल भी लास्ट ईयर बहुत बोल.
But I do think that this title race is going to be a North London race. It just has that feeling that these
मीन
teams
शिटी
have
नहीं.
the vibe.
मीन शिटी नहीं.
I think Shidi ka De Bruyne not being there will be a problem for them. because you saw against Wolves also they got outwolved by
Hmm.
what's his face? I forget the manager's name. But like if Pep is being outsmarted by English manager, then something is very wrong. Siddharth Gandini says, despite everything, Liverpool was still the better team on the pitch. So this debate is going to rage on and on. Aditya Raju says, at this moment, United have more club statements than win. This is true. Agent 47 says, oh, it's okay, don't talk about Man United, talk about Barcelona. That's an entire thing. Apparently, Barcelona, have you read this? I've been taking bribes for giving bribes rather, not taking.
तो
But
रेफरी 2-3 साल का
हाँ,
प्रॉब्लम है ना ये
दो
तो.
तीन साल नहीं, 2 डेकेड का निकल
दो
है.
डेकेड सॉरी हाँ 2 डेकेड का
दो
प्रॉब्लम है.
डेकेड का कैसा हो सकता है? और फिर भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे को लग रहा है उधर ना एंथनी टेलर को भेजना चाहिए, वो खुश भी रहेगा उधर.
Actually, correct. Correct. Wait, how are you saying this is clickbait? Actually, maybe it's Atharva who's written this, so I don't know. I will open the website and see. Okay, it does not look very legitimate. It looked like Football Daily, which does not seem like a thing. But listen, I mean, you can't just say everything is fake. There is clear truth to the fact that Barcelona referees के साथ full लोचा किया है. मतलब this has been reported by well-renowned news outlets. तो ऐसा कुछ भी fake मत बोलो. What the extent of the fakeness we don't know, but yeah, there is obviously दाल में कुछ काला, which ये सब by the way ये पेप का सब टीम के साथ होता है कि बार्सिलोना के साथ ब्राइबरी, सिटी के साथ फाइनेंशियल फ्रॉड. Pep himself, उसका कुछ सीन था where he ran away to Saudi League because he had some case against him. ऐसा सब सीन है. Who had told me this? Not Saudi League. He had run away to some other league, but somewhere. Hallu Bhai says the system is rigged for me, just like Sallu Bhai. Still 8 goals, United 7 and Chelsea 5. Now that Kautuk isn't here, can you give honest thoughts on me? See, honest thoughts is I feel Halubhai is not your season. I mean, it's not Hoilubhai's season also, but I think this is the season of Son Heung-min. He's going to be the
नॉट
guy.
नॉट वॉटकिंस.
Him also. Who knows? Somebody might go. Chelsea might go for him in the summer. It was quite interesting, by the way. This since we're on the topic of Ollie Watkins, the Aston Villa. So for all the press that this De Zerbi fucker gets, Unai Emery actually has a better record than him since he has joined. So Unai Emery has a better record in terms of I think overall points per game, and I don't think goals scored, but like he's generally done much, like very under the radar, done a much better job actually than De Zerbi. So 6-1 was so. I don't understand this. Brighton will go to all these fucking top teams and nick a result, and then they'll get smashed by Aston Villa. Full good evening. They got smashed by somebody else also. Now, who did they lose to earlier in the season? Was it like Nottingham Forest or Brentford or one of those? I think Brentford they lost like 4-1 or something, if I'm not wrong. Or was it West Ham? West Ham. That was the one. 3-1, 4-1. Yeah, so all basically it's the kit color. That's the problem. Now you see against Burnley also they'll get smashed. I'm predicting it right now. Kit color. That's what it is. उत्कर्ष गुप्ता का मेंबर चैट कहाँ मिस हुआ? अरे वेट यार, सॉरी if you send chats before the stream, friends, I cannot do much. Wait, let me scroll now. Lance scroll. Okay, sorry, it has disappeared from the. I have said, guys, many times, please member chats keep after the stream starts because it does not register in the backend system. Wait, I think one guest is ready to come in, so we should get in. Okay, chalo. Sachin Deo, who's very active also in the Oil Money group, says we should stop playing on the wings and play with Hoylu and Martial up front, bench Rashi, and sack the medical team. Even my grandma can do a better job. I don't mind this idea of 4-4-2 diamond, but as I said, we were discussing this also in the group, and we said that my thing was that we tried this against Brighton and got found out so badly. So I think to abandon this process and now start new process is probably has more issues than fixes. So I think we just trust the process, even though we don't know what the process is. But I suppose we have to trust it. क्या कर सकते हैं? Thakur Yogeshwar Singh says, "Welcome to Norway, Azim. Tromso, aa jao. Happy to host." नहीं भाई, I am very far away from Tromso, but I will be in Oslo doing a show. उसका टिकट लिंक मैं डाला था क्या? शायद है. नहीं तो it should be in the stream thing or it might be in the.
एक दुबई का टिकट भी डाल दे मुझे।
हाँ भेजना मेरे को. I will do it. Pasandre Gonana says, मेरे प्रीडिसेसर एन एब्सोल्यूट लेजेंड को विदाउट प्रॉपर सेंड ऑफ भगा दिए. ये उसी का बद्दुआ का असर है. मेरे हाथ की बॉल गोल में जा रही है. Yeah, it's true. The De Gea curse. That's another thing of Onana coming in. But like, what is the point of Onana if we are not giving him a pass to make out of defense? Then what's the point of having this playmaking goalkeeper if he has to go long only every time? So it's just
हाँ,
strange. Anirudh Madhuri says, RV facts. Namibian match between KK Palace and Civics had a record-breaking 48 spot kicks to settle cup match. Wow. LFC robbed, but so proud of the lads. Yanwa, hashtag Top Gear of Football. Sukhwinder Singh, why no arm around Hannibal? Kachra World Cup preview. Oh, ha, World Cup is starting when, Baba?
now no, in like a couple of days.
Oh, nice. Who you are
Warm-ups are
expecting to
on, no,
win? Who
still?
you are expecting to win, Baba? Thoda kari
No
lete
comment.
Kachra.
No comment.
Okay, who you are expecting to not win?
No comment.
Arey, matlab there's so many. You can choose Afghanistan, Oman,
Oh,
all
like
of that.
that. Like that. So I would say I don't think Afghanistan is winning. I don't think.
Arey, but what about that? What's his name? Rashid Khan. Who, dude? Don't you think everybody in their life at some point has met a carpenter who looks like Rashid Khan? No? Yeah.
And yeah.
I think.
mean, yeah, it's okay. I mean, our first match is against Australia, so we'll know what our life is like.
Yeah. So, first match is against Australia on the 8th, no?
Yeah.
Correct.
And that day, I think everyone is going to. I think it's the perfect day, because that whatever that Flipkart and Big Billion and Amazon Great Indian Festival, both of them start on the 8th. तो उधर इंडिया हारेगी और सब लोग ऐसा दुखी होके shopping.
Correct. Okay, nice. Makes sense. Very good.
Cut to shopping. But no, I mean, I think we have a decent shot. I really do. I think we just need to make sure that we don't India it. You know that.
Okay, that way. And also, guys, please, first of all, Muslim joke मुझे करना allowed है, तुम लोग को करना allowed नहीं है. Please learn the rules. And also, it is not about race. It is just about how he looks. It's like basically how everybody knows a kirana wala who looks like Aksar Patel. You know, it's the same. It's the same. So, and probably there is a kirana wala also named Akshar Patel. Akshay Kaushik says, United is a clusterfuck at this time. Every 2 years, we are trying to recreate the magic and never is there any consistency to anything. Sub-venture is constantly changing. I agree. And it's quite fitting that Manchester United is actually much like a song by an artist called Keane, called Everybody's Changing. So, yes. Keane, indeed. But Keane ka prediction was right, dude, because Keane said that United are the new Spurs. And he's right also. In fact, we are worse. We are like one position lower than Spurs finished last year. There you go. Exactly. There is a streamer who looks like Kuldeep Yadav. There you go. Excellent. Akshay Kaushik says United is a clusterfuck at this time. ये हो गया. Dominic Shobo Babu Mushai says home कहीं नहीं जाएगा. हमारा क्लब के साथ गलत हुआ है. हम अभी ममता दी के साथ धरना करने जा रहा है. अब LFC बेस्ट करबो लड़बो जीतबो. # Yanwa. Of course. Hey, what does Mamta Banerjee do every year that she's doing? Every year there is a picture of her doing a throw-in. So what is that? Does anyone know? At one point every year she is taking a throw-in.
Yeah. But it's that same video that I think does the rounds.
No. I saw a new one, which is she's just standing and just doing a throw-in with some 4 other people around. I don't know what it was for this time. Babo Moshai, अगर आपको पता है तो बताओ. Arre! Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Mr. Subramanian.
Yeah, what's up?
Arre. It has been a very long time since we have had Rahul Subramanian in the chat.
Azim, you should switch to the layout, the 3 layout now.
But now it will have Kautuk Srivastava's name on it, so there's no point.
Okay.
What is the 3% layout?
It's a layout in the OBS which I don't have.
Okay.
Mr. Let's get straight to the point. Let us grill Rahul Subramaniam
Yes.
right now, immediately.
It's just 1 second. I'll just give me 1 second. I'm just.
Yes.
Hold on. आप लोग बात करो तब तक.
हाँ, हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. मैं उस्ताद फरहान टोरेस का सुपर चैट पड़ेगा. शीश महल वाले थिएटर ऑफ ड्रीम्स वालों से बेहतर निकले. स्काउट्स भेज दे लपोर्टा, क्या पता अगला यमाल वहीं से निकले. वाह वाह. Very nice उस्ताद जी. Superb.
Yes.
Ready to go? Are I love you got the limited edition nice purple वाला Premier League pillow. हाँ, मेरे को गंदा मेरे पास अभी तक हाँ same that red one I have. I wanted the
दो नहीं मिला तुझे?
नहीं, दो मिला. मेरे को गंदा वो blue वाला मिला.
मेरे को भी दो नहीं, मेरे को भी दोनों whatever pink and pink मिला है, जो भी है वो.
अच्छा. But anyway, let's get straight into it. We are going to transition right in, so may as well jump into it. Rahul Subramaniam, what are your thoughts on the refereeing scandal, the injustice, the bribery that has happened, that has gone on between Liverpool and Spurs?
My thoughts are not different from any sane individual watching this, who watched that game. That was horrendous. It was probably one of the worst VAR. I mean, it's not that people don't make errors. Okay, errors happen all the time, and the difference between, and I'm not even talking about Curtis Jones का red card, ठीक है? क्योंकि debatable है. There'll be at least 5 people who say नहीं, red card देना था, या फिर there's an opinion there. With the Luis Diaz goal, there's no one person out there who will say नहीं, वो goal नहीं था. Everyone agrees वो goal था. And the fact that they came to a decision like in 10 seconds.
So you know what the actual thing was, ना? Basically the VAR said कि हम लोग actually गलत समझा. हम लोग को लगा कि on field decision is goal, तो हम लोग intervene नहीं किया.
मान लिया, ठीक है. I worked in corporate life में मैंने काम किया. Neville has worked with corporates. मान लिया, इतने बकवास excuses दे सकते हैं. चल दे दिया. काफी थोड़े लोग होते हैं इतने बेवकूफ. उसके बाद they didn't understand. कर दिया डिसीजन. अरे डिसीजन गलत चला गया. Let's just tell him that you know what, this is not what we meant. How much are they paid, man? This is like supposed to be the best league in the world.
That is the problem. The money does not. Yeah.
Four people in VAR, right? There's the main guy, assistant there, and दोनों मर गया तो एक और. ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं उनके पास वहां पर. एक जन, not a single person, and to come and just say we are sorry for it. It's, I mean,
but we have done this
so
many
everything
times.
else, I think the Jota yellow card and all, it's like any other thing. Yeah, you know, every time a club will feel, as a supporter, this is not right. Curtis Jones ka bhi, they'll be like, this is right, this is not. But the Luis Diaz goal, I mean, that's so ridiculous.
That is, how can you not give that, yaar? It's the fact कि मतलब line ही draw नहीं किया, तो that is your only job as VAR. They should be waiting.
ऐसा मन में ऐसा करके देखा उसने.
But what do you think is the solution? Because lots of solutions people have said कि they should make the audio between the referee and the VAR. मतलब like अपना cricket में कैसा है कि
वो or like Formula 1.
नहीं Formula 1 छोड़ो. Like cricket में अपना रेफरी का आवाज पूरा स्टेडियम को सुनाई देता है ना. When he goes to okay Kishore, please show me ball tracking. Okay, waiting for ball tracking. Okay, let's go to ultra edge. Ball is 2 feet away from the bat. Let's do ultra edge.
Before we go there, why do they do the first check where nothing is? They just see with naked eye what is happening. Why do
they are doing that to see कि umpire कितना चुते है. You know कि अच्छा ये वाला नहीं दिखा उसको. Okay, चलो.
Why can't they सीधा go to ball tracking or ultra edge?
That they have to check for this thing. Not if it's very obvious that there is bat involved.
No, but even if there is bat, I'm saying even if there is bat involved, they will still do ultra edge to confirm that there is bat involved. So just go to ultra edge. But I also think the first movement is for just tension building for audience also.
Yeah, the thing is, I get it is for tension building, but so if it was a Big Boss or Kaun Banega Crorepati, I can understand, because there is also a voice like Amitabh Bachchan's behind it. Here the voice is not, it is not magnetic enough. Okay, let us look at the ball.
It's okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready, I just plug you the ball trackings. Okay, yes, it's a fair delivery.
Don't get me wrong. That's the voice of someone who's very efficient at their work.
Correct.
Unlike, say, a Salman Khan. अगर तू सिविल इंजीनियरिंग का काम देगा तो कैसा रहेगा?
Hmm.
But I'm just saying it's not meant for drama. Is all.
Yeah.
That.
But
Anyway,
we should have
coming back
this
to this.
for this thing for Premier League referee. I feel होना चाहिए. It
देख मुझे तो लगता है for me I think technology always helps. ठीक है. So the fact that people are saying VAR should go does not make sense.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
almost like it's I think it's worked everywhere. Yeah, tennis में now there is I don't think so there is out का calls. It's automatically call हो जाता है, right? Even in World Cup, I think they use the 3D. I don't know why are they not using at least for something which is so objective like offside. Use that 3D wala mechanism. Now, why do they want to draw lines now? Why can't they use the cameras which will automatically say if it's like
because
goal line
I think
technology?
the problem is that all the clubs will not have the infrastructure, and then it involves it's full sarkari na where they are like कि अरे फिर हम लोग को खर्चा करना
No,
पड़ेगा सब
it's
लोग को
also
कैमरा देने के
no,
लिए.
no, no. It's also got to do with you don't know where the offside is going to happen. See, goal line technology is at one place, so you just have a
हाँ.
camera fixed on that mark.
नहीं, but World Cup में किया था ये try and it worked very well with a 3D image of the players and
अच्छा
it
being
worked.
offside.
So
उधर
हाँ,
मैकडोनल्ड्स बहुत पैसा देता है ना यार, कोक और मैकडोनल्ड्स, तो कर सकता है वो सब.
देखो अगर वो नहीं कर रहे हैं तो एटलीस्ट ऑफसाइड डोंट गेट इट रॉन्ग.
वो
मतलब
तो ऑन पॉइंट है, वो तो प्लीज डू नॉट इवन.
ह्यूमन एरर नहीं है ये. ह्यूमन एरर के लिए VAR है.
नहीं, this is not human error. This is सुट्टा ब्रेक. कि VAR was like चलो कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, हम लोग जाके एक सुट्टा मार के आ जाते हैं. अरे वो फक ऑफसाइड हुआ, चल ठीक है चेक करते.
नहीं, I know Liverpool has released a statement and I think they want what they want is the audio of it and I know how this will help, but this is like a very again सरकारी way of working कि डरा के रखो ताकि efficient हो जाए. It is not minimizing errors, it is creating more डर कि ऑडियो निकल जाएगा फिर बेइज्जती हो जाएगा, then अगले तुम किसी को मुंह दिखाने का लायक नहीं रहोगे. It's that. But I think this is कितना apologies हो गया ये, मतलब this year
so in
this
fact
season's been
I was
horrible,
just
right?
I had that link open of PGMOL apologies. So we had this one which was Tottenham Liverpool 30th September apology given, then Manchester United against Wolves which was the what is that, एक WWE move किया था ना Onana ने.
Clothesline.
Yeah, I think double clothesline. He invented a new move, did that to this thing. PGMOL apologized after the match. Then Tottenham against Brighton in April, Howard Webb apologized to Brighton as they were denied a penalty. Then there was Arsenal 1-1 Brentford where they used the wrong player to draw the lines for the offside. Then there was
I didn't know this.
they drew the offside on the wrong player.
Guys, we're in game week 6, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, this is
apologies.
going into previous season also.
I'm just
But
saying, you're done with game week 7. How can you have 4
इतने
apologies out
apologies
this
तो
year?
Indian stand-up comedians भी नहीं देते यार. Come
अरे
on.
dude, Bawa, at this point there are 3 more like Chelsea has 2 more goals than PGMOL apologies at this point for the season.
Which is really saying something.
Yeah, I think along with goal of the season, like goal of the month का होता है ना, apology of the month का भी एक आ जाएगा.
Azim, I have to ask you, what was that Garnacho thing in Arsenal? Like, was it close call or was it actually again they messed up?
So basically the
messed
thing that was more of the double standards. Basically same thing. It was against Spurs, if I'm not wrong, where Garnacho had taken the shot where from a long distance it had hit Romero's hand and then no penalty given. Pretty much the same thing happened in the Arsenal.
offside का बात कर रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, that one was just very very marginal, like 2-inch offside where again from one angle it looks like he's onside, from another it doesn't. So it's one of those where it's so marginal, you're like how can you decide one way or another if it had any impact.
So there was no foul play as such.
No, that was not foul play. That was just like कि अरे क्या है यार. It was one of those.
वो subjectivity तो बहुत है यार, मतलब and I'm sure everyone follows their own club, so they will know examples from their, like McAllister got a yellow card for saying कि तुम yellow card दो. उसके बाद दुनिया भर के लोग दिखा रहे हैं किसी को नहीं मिल रही है येलो कार्ड, but he got. So there is no consistency तो है. I don't know why can't they make a rule book. This is I feel like all of them एक conference room में बिठाओ और
Yeah, I
सिखाओ
think
ये
they're
ये
just
क्या
over complicating something that should be very easy to do. Like referee का काम is like, हम लोग जब फुटबॉल खेलते हैं, the reason why referee was brought in is कि हम लोग आपस में झगड़ा करते रहते हैं कि अरे ये फाउल था, हैंडबॉल था, basic stuff like that. The referee is just supposed to come and reduce the झगड़ा that is happening, not increase the झगड़ा. So
Hmm.
it feels very counterproductive what they're doing at this point.
Yeah, so I think I was so dude, 9 men सब क्या and still, but to be honest, I was very happy after the game. It wasn't like
Yeah, of
happy
course.
with the
And
team
that
for sure.
very undeserved, the own goal was just tragic.
Yeah, but that had to happen with 9 men at some point, in
Hmm.
the sense. Uh, and I was also very happy how Liverpool actually played Tottenham. Yeah? Tottenham didn't have much chances, to be honest,
What
against the amount
what I
of
thought
people
was
that they were
really
playing.
amazing is कि एलिसन का हाथ कितना स्ट्रांग है,
Oh,
क्योंकि वो जब
हाँ.
ओन गोल गया तो
Hmm.
बॉल ऐसे
Yeah.
ऐसे मारा, बेंचोद किधर गया है वो बॉल ब्रो?
Actually,
No,
बेंचोद बोला उसने, मैंने सुना बेंचोद बोला.
after his haircut and shave, he looks also a little desi.
But
But
Tottenham क्या खेल, to be fair, मतलब Tottenham this season क्या हो गया है Tottenham को यार? This is not how they're supposed to
Postecoglou
play.
ball. They've
We are waiting for the man to come and explain what is happening.
Hmm.
Yeah.
ये एक आइडिया अच्छा है चैट में कि गिव वन रिव्यू पर हाफ टू ईच क्लब लाइक वी हैव इन क्रिकेट.
Review of a review. नहीं रे,
नहीं,
क्या
जस्ट
होने
रिव्यू
वाला है
कि
उसको?
मतलब अगर तेरे को
तुम
लगता है कि
वापस देखो,
पक्का ऑफसाइड है तो फिर देन यू रिव्यू इट.
नहीं तो वापस देखो है यार, इसमें क्या पॉइंट है? Most of the time it's going to be like हम लोग ही है
दिस इज
जो
रिव्यू
2
द
मिनट
रिव्यू.
पहले देखा. ये नहीं,
तो फिर
एक
से
और
लाइन
बार
बना.
देखो ना, एक और बार देख के देखो ना. That
Hmm.
I don't think so that's going to.
Fair point. Fair
But then
point.
if they can't do like they do it in cricket, put it on the screen and show. No, that'll
So
be too
that is the
controversial.
no. So that's the thing. So like when I had gone to Old Trafford abhi to for the Brighton game, so United had a goal disallowed, which जो Hoyland का goal था, which Rashford the ball had gone out of play apparently, and then even that was very
Correct,
not
correct, correct.
conclusive, where they were like कि
वो
एक angles
see, okay,
वो
again, you
top वाला
remember?
नहीं था. हाँ.
हाँ, इसमें नहीं दिखाया वो टॉप वाला. Okay, हाँ.
So because that technology for some reason they only have in the main goal, वो outside line का investment नहीं किया है. तो I don't know what it is. But the point is that when you are sitting in the stadium, the goal happened, everyone celebrating, gone mad, yes, वो then आता है VAR check, and then they just say no goal with no further context. There is no replay, there is no reason given. So I had to message people who are watching on TV and be like कि ये goal क्यों नहीं है.
हाँ.
So it's very strange as an
हाँ.
experience to watch it in the stadium.
Because this was also like in कौन सा वर्ल्ड कप के कौन से गोल में था, मोरक्को या फिर किसी कोई तो गेम में था.
The ball
Something, no,
where the ball went down, हाँ, Japan
versus
Germany.
and
वो
then
मिटोमा
they
का था, where he crossed the ball and वो literally ऐसा 1 millimeter of the ball was still on the line, so they were like, okay, चलो goal given, no problem.
yeah. No, but I was to be honest, Liverpool statement I am fully with. Like twice, yeah. Even Alexis McAllister, the fact that the red card they appealed and then they were like, नहीं red card नहीं था. 2 बार. That's a lot. That's ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है इतना? So I'm sure. Of course, they should not. They will replay the game. सब some Twitter तो कुछ भी बकवास करते हैं.
My only
Definitely, the game should not be replayed.
my
Nothing
only
should
thing,
change.
no, my only thing is that single point that you're making, Rahul. You're paid fucking huge amounts of money to
No, so
make
the
sure.
thing is, apparently the Premier League referees are paid like a tenth of what the guys like like NBA basketball referees and those guys are paid. So over here, like those guys are just like, listen, I am paid too much to deal with your shit, so I am just going with what I believe. And now another problem, huge problem that I have is कि अगर ये situation है where you are going to call the referee back to look at the screen, why is there never one incident where the referee will stand up to himself and be like, नहीं मैं जो बोल रहा है सही है, like I
नहीं
don't
हुआ है, एक दो
disagree.
बार हुआ है.
I
एक
mean,
दो
as
बार
far
हुआ
as
है.
I've seen, like Premier
नहीं
League में
हुआ
तो
है.
I've never seen, like maybe in the World Cup once I had seen, but they almost never will have that thing of कि नहीं ये स्लो मोशन लाइक रियल वर्ल्ड कॉन्टेक्स्ट कि चलो तेरा स्लो मोशन रिप्ले स्क्रीनशॉट मस्त है, बट एज पर व्हाट आई सॉ एंड हाउ आई सॉ इट, आई स्टिल इवन आफ्टर सीइंग दिस डोंट थिंक it's a red card or whatever. So as I said, twice in the Premier League. So
But can I tell you one thing about them being paid whatever 1/10 or what? Uh, and I'm going out of a limb to say that it's the easiest job, not the on-field referee,
the
but if
VAR.
you're a VAR, it's the easiest job in the world. You can do it, I can do it, anyone can do it. You have to do nothing. You have to just look. And अगर तुम confused हो तो बोलने का भाई तू देख ले एक बार,
Yeah.
तू decide कर.
Yeah.
It's
And it should be a rule कि अगर अगर ऐसा 3 मिनट में VAR is not able to make up their mind and it's such a subjective decision, then you go with what has been given on field.
No, that is the that was benefit of doubt in cricket. No, एक time था
Correct.
जब benefit
Umpire's
of doubt
call. हाँ.
you can have, we should have two people from two representatives from each team sitting with VAR.
Yeah, exactly. We discussed this last week. कि they have to make their case. तेरे को 1 मिनट, तेरे को 1 मिनट, क्यों गोल है, क्यों गोल नहीं है. So तुम लोग करो debate, live debate screening.
हाँ, और YouTube में डालो, पैसा कमाओ, and वो पैसा डालो 3D VAR के लिए.
Correct.
That's how they should earn.
3D VAR is what we need. That's
Well, I don't know what it's called, but whatever were used in the World Cup, I'm sure your audience will know what we're talking about.
Yeah, correct. We need to have that ultra edge we should have in football also to see कि कितना contact लगा, with what intensity, कितना खून निकला, ये सब बताना चाहिए सब लोग को.
Also, of all, I was angry about a lot of things when I saw that game, but I was also angry at Diego Jota for that second tackle, man. I know the first
So
tackle
unnecessary,
was, but क्या कर रहा है? क्यों कर रहा है?
1 minute में ना, 1 minute later.
थोड़ा सा, it's almost like he looked at Curtis Jones and said, "You will never walk alone." मैं भी आ रहा हूँ, चला गया.
Very
अच्छा,
sad.
क्लॉप ने बजाया रहेगा. क्लॉप ने सुनाया तो रहना चाहिए जोटा को.
किसको?
कुछ ना तो जोटा को कुछ थोड़ा तो सुनाया रहना चाहिए कि तू क्या कर रहा है, तू पहली बार खेल रहा है क्या ये गेम? क्या बच्चा है तू? जोएल है तू, इतना क्या गुस्सा हो?
अरे, I just spoke to Joel. I'm hoping that he joins just while you are here. कब बोल रहा है Joel?
Because हम लोग को वो VAR का रूम में जो कॉन्वर्सेशन हो रहा है वो लाइव करने गए, just to pilot it and send it to PL. And they say it works so nicely.
I'm being very honest. This, like, of all things, the least of my worry is that Tottenham got 3 points. क्योंकि how could they are Tottenham. कहाँ तक पहुंचेंगे? कितना भी अच्छा हो जाए, they're not. Their best season will be top 4 max. So
no, Azim's prediction is they are title contenders, bro.
I'm saying that Arsenal
will not win. ठीक है, तो ब्राइटन भी टाइटल कंटेंडर्स है, तो ऐसा तो नहीं है. तो नहीं रे, टॉटनहम देख. टॉटनहम में there has never been good days for a long stretch. Never. So this is their honeymoon period. Let them enjoy. And to be fair, after anyone who can, and they play such a high line, people are the weaker teams are soon going to find out how to play them, and it's not going to be.
So
they
I
can't
did
break
mention
a low
this
block like Man City can, man.
I had mentioned this as well, that a lot of the reason why Spurs are also doing this well is that the Postecoglou is a fairly new coach where people don't fully know like his strategy and his identity and all of that. So potentially, as you're saying, if they figure out what that one hack is to play against him, then potentially there is something.
I have one more thing to say about this refereeing thing, which I don't like. They can't have such low standards for themselves when they make errors and they just say sorry माफ कर दे, and then बोले कि वैन डाइक ने fuck off बोला, तू हमको fuck off कैसे बोल सकते हैं?
हाँ, correct.
एक और मैच. ये डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स नहीं हो सकता, या तो तुम या फिर मैनेजर ने इसमें ये बोल.
आई थिंक वो रेफरी पेंशन फंड में से पैसा निकलना चाहिए. एवरी टाइम द रेफरी थिंग, वो एक रेफरी पेंशन फंड है, उधर उन लोग के पैसे, वो एक कलेक्टिव पूल है जिसमें से ऐसा रिटायर्ड रेफरीज को उधर से पैसा निकलना चाहिए.
क्या but what realistic क्या punishment?
Because then there's fan. I mean, players get fined. Yeah, why aren't referees being fined for horrible decisions?
नहीं, players, managers get fined if they say anything. कोई भी कुछ रेफरी के बारे में कुछ भी बोला तो देखे, मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ 1 किलो का डंबल पहना के भगाओ नेक्स्ट टाइम. ऐसा कुछ करो.
I was thinking of that. उसका मोजा गीला करो और फिर he has to run the entire game like that. Something like that needs to happen. Nehal Kulkarni, who's one of our Liverpool fans, says the inconsistencies in VAR needs to be solved. It's not a fight for LFC alone. It's for 20 team. Make the ref comms transparent and fine for wrong decisions. I agree. Fine. And on the spot भरना चाहिए उन लोग को. I feel they should go like literally have their phone in the pocket. अच्छा गलत है जाके and
और
to the aggrieved manager immediately कि Klopp को जीपे.
और 4 गोल मिस कर देगा उसमें, अरे सॉरी मैं भर गया बैंक के रास्ते में ट्रैफिक था. बट बार में 3 जन बैठते हैं यार. टू आई गिव कंप्लीट, लाइक नाउ आई हैव नेवर रियलाइज्ड हाउ टफ अ जॉब वार इज अंटिल आई सॉ दिस. मेरा रिस्पेक्ट बढ़ गया फॉर ये क्रिकेट का वार यार. रिस्पेक्ट बढ़ गया. वो जो भी कर रहे हैं, जितना भी टाइम ले रहे हैं, 50 एंगल देख रहे हैं, सही डिसीजन देते हैं. नेवर हैव एनीवन कंप्लेंट कि अरे थर्ड अंपायर ने गलत डिसीजन दिया.
Hmm.
ये तो मतलब
Has this happened, Baba? There were 1 or 2 cases recently, na, where they were
But
like,
but those decisions were literally like you could argue on both sides of the coin. It's never been a
हाँ,
never
straight
been a
up,
like
like
a
very obvious.
ऐसा full edge लगा और बोला not out.
हाँ.
वो नहीं है.
It wasn't like the cricket, कौन सा cricket 22 का training,
Yeah.
where you won't believe. तो वो cricket का game, and I think cricket 23 था last year का, where वो training करना पड़ता है, where they're teaching you how to do LBW appeal and all of that, where they are like कि अच्छा just get this, hit the batsman on the pads and we will teach you how to do LBW. बट वो गेम में ग्लिच है कि बैट्समैन ऐसा आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप खड़ा है, तो यू कैनॉट प्रोग्रेस ओनली बिकॉज वो आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप खड़ा है. एंड इफ यू हिट हिज पैड्स, इफ यू से बोल्ड, दे आर लाइक फेल्ड, प्लीज हिट हिज पैड्स. इफ दे से हिट हिज पैड्स, दे आर लाइक वी डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू. Fucking nonsense game. But apparently the new cricket game is coming. इसमें they've added new licenses for
Not just licenses they have. It's not going to be Vridhiman Kohli anymore.
no, it
Uh,
will be, but they've got
Ravi
only
Ravi Sharmish won't play. It will be Rohit Sharma because they've tied up with India. They've tied up with BCCI is what they're saying.
oh, they've tied up with BCCI also. What?
वो इंडिया का प्रॉपर लोगो यूज किया है वो ट्रेलर में.
ओह, फिर तो मजे, फिर तो कितना स्ट्रीम करेंगे, मजा आ जाएगा.
And they also mapping, apparently they're also mapping tours.
Mapping.
So they're mapping tours, so you can play the Indian team ka
हाँ,
full
correct,
cricket
yes.
tour.
Nice, nice. Varun Ramesh says Joel versus Anirban आ रहा है, बोलना सीधा. Well, you are wrong, Varun Ramesh. It is not Joel versus Anirban. It is hopefully Joel versus Rahul if Joel shows up in the next 2 minutes. What else was there? Any Liverpool or referee related thing? Abhinav Jha says next time United faces LFC, a new card should be introduced called the victim card. Very nice. Baba, guess who will get more of this card? Also missing Kautuk. Kautuk will be back soon, guys. Don't worry. Sai Niranjan says Curtis or Casemiro ka last season same kind of foul as a player, his foot rolling over the ball, but red card according to the rules. So yeah, I mean I felt that as well against about the Curtis thing. Like it's not his fault, but if you're going with basic consistency and saying कि last season same red card दिया था, तो फिर अभी दे दो. You know, it's one of those, as you said.
But consistency is not a basis at all. मतलब I've seen like,
correct.
Whereas when has consistency been followed? That suddenly, if they were consistent throughout, then you would understand. They have been consistently inconsistent about everything. Like every decision ka there are 5 other versions available in the last 5 games. So that's why that doesn't make sense. Also the freeze frame. Did you see what frame they showed? The on-field.
But to be very honest, even in the free
हाथ में फोटोशॉप नहीं किया चाकू, बस उतना ही बात ऐसे गले में, बस ये क्या फ्रेम दिखाया उसको यार. मतलब टू बी फेयर ना, ऑन फील्ड रेफरी जो था ना उसका बहुत कम गलती था पूरे गेम में. एवरीवन इज एंग्री क्योंकि पहला क्या था, उसने येलो कार्ड दिया उसको, फिर वो दिखाया मर्डर वाला सीन, तो उसने रेड कार्ड दिया. ठीक है, ऑफ साइड का वो क्या करेगा बेचारा, वो तो लाइनमैन बोला ऊपर से बोला उन्होंने. ठीक है, सो व्हाट, द ओनली जॉटा येलो कार्ड, इतना तो अलाउड है. एक गेम में तुम एक येलो कार्ड गलत दे दो, इतना तो अलाउड है ना. सो ऑन फील्ड रेफरी एक्चुअली डिड अ प्रीटी गुड जॉब थ्रू आउट.
Yeah, it's VAR mainly, that's the thing. And
कौन था इसमें? एंथनी टेलर था क्या VAR में?
नहीं, I don't know who the VAR person was. Chat में somebody or the other.
लंदन, इंग्लैंड, some
Darren
England.
Darren England.
हाँ, वो लगता ही है उसको कि इसको नहीं आता. He's one of those. Aditya Madhuri said, why football technology is so tutty? Even cricket is better. It's almost like they are saying football fans are so stupid and they can get away with it. Agreed. Arre, the moment that we have been waiting for. Wait. अरे Joel ऐसा लगता है habitat में बैठा हुआ है. अरे. Also looks like Joel is running away from some crime scene.
from Jota.
Mr. Joel.
Joel is running away from Jota. That's why he's running around.
I was sitting on someone else's chair. हाँ बोलो.
Chalo, Joel,
हाँ,
tell
बोलो.
us. So, Rahul Subramanian has made great allegations, Joel, where he has said that kuch bhi ho jaye, Spurs are not going to win the title because they are Spurs. Please give counter.
I think it's only non-Tottenham fans saying that the Spurs will not win the title. I don't think any Spurs fans
Oh.
are saying they'll win the title.
Ah,
It's the-
reverse psychology.
It's that, like, I think it's like Harry Kane has left. This new manager has come from Scotland. It's like nobody is expecting them to win, at least internally in the fan side. So
I'm
yeah,
expecting,
No,
Joel. I'm
even
expecting.
not even fans outside are not expecting. So no one's expecting. You're right.
the opening statement was that, no.
But what
See,
did you
this is
think of
what-
the game? So again, Rahul has said that Tottenham did not make any chances and game was level. I also agree that because this is a funny thing that I read online, which is that Liverpool have got used to playing with 10 men because they were playing with Henderson for so many years.
Yeah.
But yes, tell us your
Sorry,
thoughts on this
one
match,
of the
Joel.
most successful captains of Liverpool.
I feel the universe balances books in weird ways,
Oh,
and it's balanced it like this. Nobody's arguing. Okay, I'll tell you what. There was only one outrightly wrong decision, which is universally agreed that the Diaz goal should have stood.
correct.
Okay, that 100% sure. But like
That's
Jota,
even what Subbu is saying. Subbu is saying
Yeah.
that only. Saying
but
that the others are अभी क्या करेगा? मतलब it happens. You go back and forth. But that offside was just
So the Diaz thing though is just stupid. So that though nobody on earth is arguing that.
Stupid is the best adjective to go with.
Second,
पागल कुछ भी कर दिया.
man, it's like I feel like the real reason I'm saying universal balancing is like I don't think the Sissoko ka handball was a handball, and I
तो
feel
1922 से कुछ निकालना प्लीज.
सिसोको कौन है? कहाँ से आया ये?
so when Liverpool and Tottenham का जो final था Champions League का,
अच्छा वो वाला, हाँ वो तो नहीं था.
so yeah,
1922 का बात कर रहा हूँ.
so okay, so it's like the universe will catch up, na, some point, and which it has caught up.
Correct.
And right,
Fair
abhi for universe 2022 and 1922 are the same. Rahul Subbu. It's
2022,
four-dimensional.
23 में हम लोग. Anyway.
No. Never mind. Uske baad, the point I'm trying to make. So I feel like what Tottenham.
The thing is, you're trying to make a point. You're not making one. Just make one.
So until Liverpool had the second red card given, I would say the game was even. And until the first red card was given, Liverpool were better for sure. But I feel playing against a 9-man team, it becomes very hard because then they're not trying to attack at all. Then basically you're playing against Brentford or Sheffield United, where everyone's back. And then you have Konate and what's his name, Van Dijk and Joel Matip and all, who are like massive people though behind. So it's not that.
Joel, did you just do what's his name, Van Dijk?
This Rahul Subramanian has come up with some weird legal courtroom strategy where he's like,
कौन है वो Netherlands का Van Dijk, good player. Van Dijk.
I'm saying Subramanian has come up with some courtroom tactics where it's like say wo, say say.
No, my problem is
Okay.
my problem with you is the same. I have the problem with all the fans, all Tottenham fans on Twitter. Like,
Which is what?
you are, it's like, ठीक है, एक गोल गलत था, ठीक है, बाकी सब, it's almost like, हाँ ठीक है, हिटलर ने
No.
genocide किया, वो एक
No,
चीज गलत
I'm
किया,
not saying
ऐसे
that.
तू ऐसे बात कर रहे तू.
I'm to saying universe is balancing its book. That's what I'm saying.
अरे, but if you use this as your premise, I know you're doing it in a funny way, but I'm saying अगर seriously करेगा, then the universe is only going to keep balancing books. तो वो कभी कुछ होने नहीं वाला है. तो every time, say suppose कल United का against कुछ हुआ है, एकदम ही blatant, and if they appeal and everyone's going to be like, you know what, तुमने वो Wolves वाला नहीं हुआ, या फिर
See,
That's so there's no end.
that's a fair. See, that way the last year Juventus का एक player था, कुछ तो उसका
This stratagem is not working. If this is the
No, no.
conversation that's happening in the VAR booth to try and defend each other,
No, I'm just saying. I'm just
this
saying.
stratagem is just not happening.
I'm not justifying the decision. I'm not justifying the
In a
game.
Turkish league में 1949 में मैं क्या हुआ बताता हूँ.
So that's what I'm
No,
saying.
but tell
I'm
us
just-
about the Juventus. Who is this player? Because I'm
ये
curious
बहुत
to know
funny है.
now.
Sorry, आयुष वेटकर पूछ रहा है. Is Joel dating Rupi Kaur? Why is he? It's a philosophy.
Basically, Juventus का ये था कि they just while drawing the offside line last year, they just didn't consider one Juventus player at all. Like straight up उनको एक अच्छा player दिखाई नहीं, and that's why something.
Was that player Pogba?
Manager also not considering.
So फिर हाँ, but I'm like.
So what
whatever
is your solution? What do you think there is a solution to this, or there is no?
Do
need
you
to
find
find
the
a solution?
referees or not for bad decisions like this?
I feel like, see, that management process of finding them accountability and all is a whole different question, right? You asked me what did you think about the game and all,
Correct.
but right, so that is a completely different thing. Like, what do you do with the process? Which I feel Liverpool is trying to do that. No, they are trying to. They put out a statement. How many statements they have put? They're like, we'll see what we can do for the
Lesser than
escalation.
Manchester United.
हाँ, at least तुम लोग का actual player को पीट रहा था, बीवी को नहीं, तो ठीक है, it's good.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like that's a separate thing. What happens to VAR and all, but which I feel like, I don't know. I feel the VAR should be like DRS, where every team gets to contest as two things. Then I feel it's much more simpler and all.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
So it's
Okay.
not like you go to the VAR every time, but
Yeah.
then you should automate offside at least. कुछ तो offside.
हाँ,
But
offside
you
should be
cannot
taken
automate,
out of the
no.
equation.
हाँ, मतलब वही exact. I feel like there should be a VR running throughout. Like, you know how they are like, VR is gonna check for a possible handball. It's a dismiss. You can stop the game throughout, but it's like somewhere there should be a DRS kind of thing. Which if something is so obvious, then the player should have at least one or two where they get to keep it. If
हाँ, वो
their claim was correct.
15 seconds का timer आना चाहिए, फिर ब्रूनो
हाँ.
फर्नांडिस स्क्रीन देख रहा है कि करूँ नहीं करूँ.
I mean, that's the way forward where I feel then the players also have enough power in their hands. So if they don't use
But only for
something-
goals and red cards, right?
See, again, those are the intricacies. I have not thought it through.
So see, for offside, as Ayush Vedkar says in chat, it's like how no ball का auto check होता है by third umpire.
Correct.
Offside should be considered no ball. Simple. कि है तो है,
And-
नहीं तो नहीं.
And the thing is that whole offside का thing ना, I feel with the VR thing, I feel when referee का एकदम tight offside रहता था ना, manual referee का, like they were just more forgiven. But with VR, I just feel like if in the lines it's written कि अगर एक बाल भी अगर उसका रहेगा वो offside है, then I think we as fans should just make peace with it. That you will sometimes concede a goal or score a goal for half a
But
hair.
Joel, it is not a
Nahi.
conversation about a ball. In this case, it is a
Correct.
conversation about a pair.
I'm just saying that. I'm not dismissing, I'm not debating that. But I'm saying otherwise, I feel there should be like a DRS thing where the captain has 10-15 seconds, and I think that solves most things.
No, but I also
Yeah.
think, guys, Yola, just as a director, I'm talking for 1 second. I'm saying no ball, goal line, all of this has standardized positions where you can place a camera in various angles for you to aim for that. ये कुछ भी चलते रहता है. कभी एक हाफ लाइन से कोई एक डी से लॉब बॉल मारेगा, कोई किधर खड़ा रहेगा, somebody is just off on the half
I think that's because different, all the like stadiums are different infrastructure. Now, like if you
Yeah.
see the Bournemouth game, which I hate to see because the camera is so flat. Like you can see the right back का कान का बाल और left back दिखता ही नहीं है game में. I hate watching Bournemouth games. I feel that's a logistical issue for the no ball thing because I feel somewhere all the cricket.
लूटन टाउन 4 गेम खेला नहीं है क्योंकि उनका स्टेडियम रेडी नहीं था. वो किधर बोलो.
वही ना. I think that's why you can't standardize that. I feel because in cricket somewhere everything's built uniformly. Like I feel on, like I don't think in cricket you need height also, altitude so much, whereas in football you need that.
No, I think, or you do the other thing, right? Like you do body cams, where these and put it on the linesman as they're running because they are at least tracking the furthest player, right? That's what they're doing. So there's ways to
But now they're changing the thing now of now they're changing Wenger. They're trying to do the thing where now instead of the last last part of your body being offside, now it's the first
goal
part of your body.
scoring part.
No,
That
it's like
again will
so you
again it's the
could be
same thing
like
that will
this,
happen.
but the
ये
पीछे का
again
pair is the same thing.
मैं ये सब बोल बट ऑन साइड ऑफ साइड का नहीं होना चाहिए इशू कुछ भी हो इट इज लाइक एंड कम्युनिकेशन अगर प्रॉब्लम है ये क्या है चेक कंप्लीट ऑन साइड या ऑफ साइड बोलना चेक कंप्लीट क्या है तुम
Yeah.
एक और लेवल क्या ये तो इतना सिंपल है सॉल्व करना यार तू बोल ऑन साइड चेक कंप्लीट ऑन साइड ताकि पता चले ऑफ साइड दिस इसमें इतना कैमरा वैमरा लाने का जरूरत नहीं है दैट व्हेनेवर द टेक्नोलॉजी कम्स
No, this was just like pure blatant human error where they were like कि अरे हम लोग को लगा तू गोल दिया है oh shit तू गोल नहीं दिया है but my point is कि if you're saying that this rule has been broken then why can't you just break the other rule which says that once the play has restarted you can't go back and change the decision. So it's just as simple of them as them saying नहीं नहीं रुक हम लोग ने गलती किया है sorry but गोल है वो. It's just
बट वो उसूल है वो उसूल.
हाँ वही ना they were saying what is less embarrassing restarting a game 1 minute into it or like just going through with the decision.
Yeah, you would rather just bring it back, add one more minute to the clock and play.
But no, I think the protocol
in
they
a
have is you
situation like
can't
this-
do a something. It's something in protocol they have something called as a. I was reading an athletic.
Once the
something.
game starts again,
Yeah.
once the game starts, you can't go back.
So now, if
That's
they
okay.
change one thing, then they have to change that also. So I think it's like a government office. Though there are so many protocols. Like ये नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि हमको एक और रूल बदलना पड़ेगा. ये बदला तो वो होएगा. I think it's just the domino thing.
But I just wish there was one ऐसा maverick referee who would be like नहीं fuck this मैं decision दे रहा है जो सही decision है मैं वही देगा fuck the rules ऐसा एक होना चाहिए ना.
So that's what it's happened. It's like a lot of referees sometimes they bend the rule. Like for example, I think last year versus Chelsea, I think, or was it some Chelsea player got a red card against Tottenham, and then the referee saw it, and then he gave him a yellow something which you can't do. But he's like, I've seen it, I'm doing it, and then nothing happened. So I feel like the rules are bent. Even like. But I feel the whole communication thing, like last year when Tottenham were playing Chelsea, you know that Romero who pulled Cucurella's hair.
Yeah.
So that was a red card, but the referee didn't give initially. So the thing is, I think that Howard Webb said that he was, I think, the match official that time. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he said that the fourth official saw it's a red card, but he's like, if I tell my friend referee to go and check on the monitor, and if it's a red card, he'll be embarrassed. So if my friend to not feel embarrassed, I'm not sending him there. And everyone is like, ये क्या भाईचारागिरी चल रहा है तुम लोग का?
नहीं वो सब हाँ वो बाद में आके बोला ना इसने हाँ मतलब कि after he retired as a referee he came and he confessed this somewhere.
But anyway, the main question, sorry Joel, was that Joel, did you think that Spurs deserved to win this game?
I mean, after Tottenham 11 versus 9, so they should win only. So yeah, I think they should.
Yeah.
Man, by the way, dude, you should just call out how stupid Jota was, dude, in that game. He was such an idiot.
Rahul just said.
Matlab, the first was not a yellow fine, but once you have
Joel,
a yellow...
we are saying the exact same things. Only thing our facial expressions are very different. That's all. We are saying the exact same thing.
But man, I loved the game. Dude, Tottenham just don't beat Liverpool, man. It's so hard to beat them. And it takes the universe to balance the books.
No, whatever it takes, bro. Whatever it takes.
Only the universe.
But I'm telling you, the reverse picture is going to be very intense. For sure.
Oh, yeah, fully.
It's going to be so, and I'm waiting for it because the new Liverpool team is filled. It is so different in terms of the kind of characters they've gotten. Like all of them. Like Alexis McAllister going to Romero's post and saying, "Tu 12 jani." मतलब imagine and वो क्या बोलते हैं?
वो reply देखा क्या रोमेरो का?
हाँ देखा cry at home ना. Okay, mark my words. मुझे ऐसा बहुत लग रहा है. Liverpool beat Tottenham and Alexis McAllister का Instagram post होगा with the caption "Cry at home" for sure. If they beat Tottenham, because we don't know how the VAR is going to be.
It'll be
No,
interesting.
even Darwin Nunes. Did you see Darwin Nunes? They had to stop one of the Liverpool staff had to stop him because after the game he was after the referee. तो उसको बोला तू तो जा ही मत भाई.
There are already
उसके
3
पीछे
striker
भागा.
out.
एक स्टाफ मेंबर भागा. ये तू सबसे ज्यादा सकी है. So even Dominic Soboslai's Instagram post is we are against everyone. नहीं, Darwin Nunes का Alexis McAllister. So I think this team, Liverpool team, is filled with like Roy Keane kind of characters. So I'm very excited for the rest of the season.
Yeah, will be interesting. There was one great move. Just moving away from this match slightly. I don't know if you all saw the statement of Sheffield Wednesday. So the Sheffield Wednesday, they're not in the Premier League, but unka jo owner hai, he came out and he gave this statement. He said, I will not be putting any more money into the club as I am being treated unfairly. Fans are creating trouble to the club and
ये killer
myself
आदमी.
and believe that they are the real owner of the club. They need to be responsible for financial matters for club from now on. So if they can take financial responsibility, they can pay money. मैं पैसा नहीं डाल रहा है. Club का owner has come out and said this to me.
क्लब का ओनर बाप की तरह क्यों बात कर रहे हैं कि तू
This
नया
is like
गमबूट
this
मांगा.
is like Glazer coming and doing protests saying fans out. It makes no sense. Hilarious.
But Rahul, I have one
Yeah,
question
bol.
to ask you.
Please
It's
do.
like the Liverpool midfield, for as talented or good it might be, I feel there's nobody I feel over there. Like I don't think they can control the game. I feel, and I think you can see in the average possession stats. What is your opinion on that?
कौन सा गेम का एवरेज पोजीशन?
In general, against Chelsea,
बता.
Chelsea, I think they had 35% possession of
Chelsea
40 or
first game.
something.
ठीक है, तो first game is allowed because they're just getting used to playing with each other and first proper game. और कहीं I don't think so they've had lesser possession
You
unless they
also
were
had
down
3
to
red
9
card
men.
games, huh?
Unless they're down to 9 men, their possession
But you can definitely Liverpool don't have, what do you say, in the
for
midfield.
holding.
They don't have anybody who can like control. I feel, get what I'm saying?
Have you seen other Liverpool games? So because
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, it sounds correct on
Szoboszlai is
paper.
too good, dude. I'm a big
No,
fan.
so you all have
Yeah,
very
he's
good.
good.
Even I had this concern that you have a lot of ball progressors, but you
Yeah,
don't
it's a
have that
more
one
direct
guy
play.
who sits and I mean they're untested. You're
नहीं, but
Wataru
मैं वही
and
बोल रहा हूँ.
Gravenberch.
नहीं, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. नहीं, Gravenberch is again not a defensive midfielder. If there is anyone who's a defensive midfielder, is Wataru
McAllister.
Endo.
Huh.
नहीं, not McAllister also. He's a
Oh,
10.
this
But the thing
Szoboszlai
is,
too good, dude.
McAllister is a 10.
yeah, is supposed to be a 10. But Dominic Soboslai ka thing is, if you see the game, he runs end to end. He works
Kante.
defensively. He's very good with progressive passes. He wins tackles. He's also there winning headers, and that's the reason why Klopp never wanted a DM beyond after he tried for Caicedo. He was very clear he wanted a multifunctional midfielder, and a lot of Liverpool fans did doubt that. But if you see them play, you don't. They give away first goal, which is a defensive error. It's not so much of a midfield error in all the games.
Yeah.
And then they don't concede. They're not conceded at all, apart from twice to Tottenham in very fair game. But hey, to be honest, मेरे को Tottenham पे थोड़ा भी गुस्सा नहीं आया because I really felt that if the Luis
देखो से
Diaz
गुस्सा
goal
मेरे
was
पे आ रहा है,
given,
I get
it
it.
would. हाँ?
देखो से गुस्सा
नहीं,
मेरे पे आ रहा है, I get
मेरे
it.
पे तो आ ही नहीं रहा है मुझे सच में मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है Diaz का गोल था that game would have been so much more interesting and had Tottenham won from there it would I think even for Tottenham it would have been sweeter
Man,
the victory.
yeah, 100%. But it's just like it's so hard to attack a team with just 2 red cards, man. It's
है
just
ना?
that. I feel
Yeah.
अगर Liverpool 10 player रहता था, I feel Tottenham could have scored more because Liverpool is still attacking. The moment Liverpool got 2 red cards, then they just sat behind.
But with Liverpool, with 10 people were creating a lot of good chances, huh? Because
Exactly.
they were also moving forward. So
Exactly. And it's like, and because the thing is, when the game was going for a draw, the worst feeling I was having was if Tottenham ever have 2 red cards, there's no way Liverpool is not destroying them. So I feel the same should be happening to Tottenham. Like I feel if Liverpool has 2 red cards, they should definitely be beating them because I feel against Liverpool, out of 6 they get 3 points. It's great. because they
Yeah.
never they don't even get one usually. They get 1 point in 4 games. So I feel going into Anfield, even if they lose, will say still fine. Like getting
What's
3.
your hope for Tottenham? Where do you want Tottenham to
I
finish?
think
Like
initially I'd said they would finish 3 or 4. So I think I still stand by that because I feel Tottenham have no
but
bench.
what's your wish? What's your wish? Like a realistic wish, not
Realistic wish so is second. I feel. I think they can definitely do second simply because they don't have any other. They are playing 3 matches in October. They are not playing any midweek matches. They're out of the Carabao Cup also. FA Cup में भी मतलब they don't have a second team. That's simple. उनका first
Yeah.
eleven बहुत अच्छा है. There's no one, dude. It's like Madison सब होता है, Højbjerg आता है. It's over. The game is gone there.
क्या player है यार Madison? क्या player? How come no one else went for? How come United didn't go for Madison?
Because he won't
अपना
sit on the bench, no.
No, and
तो
also
Bruno.
हम लोग के पास कितना 10 पड़ा है ये ब्रूनो पड़ा है, माउंट पड़ा है,
Eriksen.
एरिक्सन पड़ा है, वैंडबिक पड़ा है,
हम लोग
उसके
हम
ऊपर
लोग
एक
तो
और बिड
दुनिया को खरीद रहा है, थैली के माफिक हम लोग जाके खरीद रहे हैं. हम लोग नहीं खरीदा, बिड नहीं डाला, बिड भी नहीं.
Chelsea तो इतना funny club है.
Chelsea.
इतना.
Pochettino is still a Tottenham manager.
Chelsea trump card की तरह खेल रहा था और क्या बहुत It's just funny. I can't even laugh at Chelsea now. It's
No,
like
no.
it's
It's sad. It's sad.
अरे
हम
if you
लोग
think that's bad, if Chelsea win tonight, they will be above United. So
no, they will
just
not be. They
imagine
will not.
how.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, you
no,
will
no.
be.
We'll be 8 points. You're 9.
Really?
no. What he's saying is Chelsea will not win. No, they won't win.
No, Chelsea will. No, हाँ, if Fulham win, they'll be above United. Dude, क्या हम लोग का क्या season है?
Hey, but
क्या
Fulham is a
बोलेगा?
good squad, dude. They're not bad at all.
Hey, but United against Arsenal, was a very different United till that second goal
हाँ,
happened.
फिर उसके बाद हम लोग का पूरा टीम इंजर हो गया ना. Well, आधा डिफेंस इंजर हो गया हम लोग का. तो
Well, I've been there.
Yeah,
Welcome
clearly.
to the club. I think
So-
Alisson is a big difference for Liverpool because
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah. Who's Tottenham's goalkeeper?
Vicario.
He was also pretty good.
Vicario is so basically Paratici, you know. He knows the Serie A Italian league as he's like a don there. वो ऐसा randomly Udogi को लेकर आया last year 11 million में, which I feel he's the best left back in the league right now. Vicario, I feel like for Vicario, I think dude, it's like he of
Best
all
left
the
back, better than Chilwell.
oh,
Chilwell
100%.
तो क्या injured है अभी?
Yeah. I don't think that. I thought the case was S2PN, but after that pathetic shit show of Brighton, and Brighton have considered what they scored.
Isn't
they
Udogi
considered
the same guy? Isn't Udogi the same guy who tripped on his own leg and got a yellow card?
Yeah.
So then how is
ये तो उसका थोड़ी गलती.
मतलब that makes him
वो
better.
बेचारा.
That makes him better, if not worse. He's getting yellow cards. How does that make him worse?
it really does? I mean,
So,
छोटा ऐसे ही जा रहा था, कोई तो बुलाया उसको और येलो कार्ड दिया उसको.
अरे वो एक्टिंग क्या था यार, लेकिन मजा आ गया देख के. He acted like somebody shot him at the back.
Jota didn't even protest. I don't know. Jota भी weird है यार. प्रोटेस्ट नहीं किया, फिर स्लाइडिंग टैकल मारा, कुछ भी चल रहा था.
अरे जोटा ने बिस्सुमा पे भी गंदा टैकल किया वेरी.
उसमें
ऑलमोस्ट ऐसे लगा कि उसको स्पीयर मार के भाग गया हो, मतलब बट एंड इट वाज सो रैंडम. लाइक वो लिटरली ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो किसको बोल के आया कि मैं 15 मिनट खेल के आता हूँ.
मम्मी को बोल के आया कि आज
मम्मी को
लाइक डिएगो बेटा खाना तैयार है.
नहीं, उसका बाप स्टेडियम में उसको दिखा और वो भाग गया सीधा कुछ भी करके.
ये वो वाला जोक होता था ना कि 90s में जब इंडिया बैटिंग कर रहा है तो वो फोन पे होल्ड पे है, गांगुली जाके वापस आ रहा है.
So I feel that. So I just feel that Vicario thing.
एक टॉप 4 प्रेडिक्शन क्या है तुम लोगों का?
Not United.
ऐसा थोड़ी.
I think top 4 prediction is very easy. It is
बताओ.
Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, City. I think it's
अरे
very
ऑर्डर
easy.
बता, ऑर्डर बता. यही ऑर्डर है. ठीक. Okay.
City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool.
Oh no.
I am
I don't think
saying
so. Arsenal don't finish above Liverpool.
I am throwing caution to the wind.
Aston Villa.
Brighton.
Spurs, Arsenal, City, Liverpool.
Even I feel Tottenham can win the league. If any time they have to win it this
अभी
year,
आ
they
रहा है
can't win
ना.
it next year. I'm saying
Hope.
because I don't think Tottenham can win it next year, because if Tottenham qualify for Champions League, which they look like right now, they don't have that bigger squad to play two tournaments. It's been seen historically. Unless Daniel Levy से 300 million ले और sign कर, वो नहीं हो रहा है. So I feel this season, because De Bruyne is out and all, and Haaland, I don't know,
If you win the league this year, then the question is, was Kane the problem?
Then that
So-
would be the most poetic कि Kane निकल गया और Spurs जीत
No,
गया.
I think
So-
the manager will get the credit.
So basically, it's that thing what happened to Lorenzo Insigne, no? Where he stayed with Napoli for like, what, 10, 12 years or something. Then he leaves and they win the Serie A immediately. And they get a better player and his position than him. Apparently, they
Kvicha
were saying.
Kvaratskhelia.
He's so good. So basically, all of these Serie A talents, like Vicario, Udogi, Bentancur, Kulusevski, and all, they're all Paratici fines. Dude, he just, matlab, it's.
But तुम लोग का problem is if your Madison gets injured, then you're fucked.
So there is Lo Celso who Tottenham.
अरे अभी तक है क्या?
वो Lo Celso मेरे को लगता है क्या करता मालूम है? He's always fit for Argentina games, okay, always. वो जो
नहीं,
Tottenham
वर्ल्ड
आता
कप
है
में
ना,
नहीं था ना, वर्ल्ड कप
World
में
Cup में
इंजर हो
नहीं
गया था
था।
बेचारा. हाँ,
It's like वो Tottenham आता है ऐसा इंजर्ड होता है, फिर अर्जेंटीना के लिए जाता है, उसका रेटिंग आता है 8.6 मैन ऑफ द मैच. तो मेरे को लगता है जब टॉटनहम बुलाता ना, वो संजय दत्त मुन्ना भाई एमबीबीएस में करता है ना, अपना सर फोड़ता है, बॉटल मारता है. He does something like that. He's always injured, dude, and he plays full 90 for Argentina. It's been like it's a Undertaker type memes आता है. International duty comes, Lo Celso बैठता है.
but do you guys still think Arsenal will be second?
I think they have a
मतलब
good squad.
assuming अगर City first, हाँ, they have a good squad, but I was like, the only game I've seen them play is United के साथ, and I
नहीं,
was
but
not
they've been
convinced.
pretty good, throughout. I mean, against United,
No, but
in
actually, I will
fairness,
double
United
down.
played a good game
Because
that
of the
day. But
and अगर वो गार्नाचो का गोल ना अगर हो जाता तो
it was a different
Yeah,
it
team.
would have been
Completely different.
very
I agree with Rahul Subbu on this. I think Arsenal and Newcastle both last year had a freak season, I feel.
correct.
And everybody is saying that this is typical of them. Like if you see Arsenal, they don't have a striker, and Havertz is shit. That's straight up.
Havertz is तो proper shit, yeah.
वो देखा ना, उसको charity में penalty दे दिया.
Okay. Or it's
मिस
like
करता मजा आता है लेकिन
so Havertz is shit. They don't have a striker. Nketiah is
they have
very
two
bad.
goalkeepers.
Yeah, two goalkeeper is like basically Raya is better than Ramsdale, so Ramsdale is gonna be out. तो वहाँ पे भी I hope कुछ तो मजा आ जाएगा अगर कुछ हो गया तो उधर ड्रामा थोड़ा बहुत unrest. So I feel Arsenal, like even Arsenal against Tottenham, 11 on 11. No, this thing they had like 44% possession, which at home.
And I think Tottenham played better in that game. Tottenham was definitely better than Arsenal in that game. Is what I felt.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I feel Tottenham could have won it. But again, I think after 60, 70 minutes, when they took on Madison and Son, there's just nobody to put those passes, man, once Madison is gone. I feel the solution to that is very simple. You either play Pedro Porro on the right wing, you put Emerson Royal at right back, and you push Kulusevski in the mid. He is like Kulusevski is such a similar profile to Bernardo Silva, I feel, in terms of carrying, blah, 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 blah thing. Sure, he does not have that proper pass, but I feel he can do really well in that floating number 8 position which Madison plays. Of course, he's a left footer, so something has to be figured there. But I just feel because I feel when they were chasing the game also against Sheffield, when Tottenham scored one goal in 90th and 100, it's like I think Porro went on the right wing, Brennan Johnson came on the right wing, and Kulusevski was acting as another number 10, and he was so good. Like he was so, because anyway he cuts inside. So when he's already inside, he doesn't have to do anything.
This just proves that how all of us watch only our team का games. मेरे को आधा नाम भी नहीं पता ये जो बोल रहे कब से. कोई तो इटली जाके
नाम कैसा नहीं मालूम.
नहीं, इटली जाके कोई तो पास्ता खाता है, वो कौन है मुझे नहीं पता. तू जो बोल रहा है वो इटली से लेके तू कब से बोल रहा है. नहीं तुम्हारे
विकारियो
पैरेटिची.
हाँ, तो ये
पैरेटिची तो जेल में जाएगा जल्दी.
बट यूनाइटेड के बारे में बिच करता है, मेरे को बहुत टाइम.
अरे वो कर लिया आधा घंटा ऑलरेडी.
हो गया क्या?
कर लिया.
क्यों इतना दुख दे रहे हो? और बट क्या, आई डोंट नो एनीमोर.
के बारे में ओके, आई हैव टू आस्क यू नेविल. जब चेल्सी वन द ट्रांसफर मार्केट अगेंस्ट लिवरपूल एंड द होल ऑफ ट्विटर वाज लाइक डिफरेंस बिटवीन अ बिग क्लब एंड अ स्मॉल क्लब.
ये किसी ने नहीं बोला. मैं तो पहले से
ये राहुल सुब्बू ना खुद का ट्विटर लेके आ रहा है और
हाँ
बोलता
जी,
है
आई
कुछ
थिंक
सब लोग
राहुल
बोल
का
रहे हैं।
एल्गोरिदम थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा टॉक्सिक बन गया है.
Not you. I follow. That transfer saga I was closely following. All those Chelsea fans, man, जो भी हो Janti and there are few.
अरे bro, just see who all we
I want to know
bought.
what you were thinking at that point of time. Like it looked like
मैं
very
तो
promising.
ब्रो नहीं ब्रो, मैं तो कॉन्स्टेंटली दो ही चीज बोल रहा है, एक डिफेंडर चाहिए, मिडफील्डर नहीं चाहिए, एक दो स्ट्राइकर चाहिए, बस यही चाहिए हम लोग को.
थोड़ा मिस हो गया. उन लोग ने 50 मिडफील्डर और आधा डिफेंडर लिया.
वही तो गया ना, उसको बोला सुनना 1 किलो शक्कर लेके आ और 10 साबुन लेके आ, और 10 किलो शक्कर लेके आ,
और
एक
एक
साबुन
साबुन.
लेके आ. तभी सब लोग शक्कर से बदन धो
और
रहे.
साबुन इंजर हो गया.
Bro, it's truly like look at the people we bought also. Some of them though we've bought with injuries.
But you have the best midfielder in the world in Enzo, best defensive midfielder in Caicedo.
Hey, Calcium is
Best
not that. Dude, Calcium is
backup.
one season.
Enzo very
Under-
good. Enzo
Red
very
Enzo is
good.
very good. But how is on what basis are you saying Calcium is the best number 6? He's not.
अरे he's being sarcastic.
115 million pounds.
Under Havertz तो वैसे 60 million है, dude.
अरे he's being sarcastic.
He's not being sarcastic.
Yes,
I am being sarcastic, of course.
yes he is.
I feel like a English fool.
No. So, bro, I mean, even when we were buying, my constant problem was that only, and we did one game, yeah, where is he a Chelsea player or not करके एक game किया हम लोग. Bro, कौन खरीदा है हम लोग यार, हम लोग ऐसा anagrams खरीदा है bro. We bought anagrams of each other because I think somebody has told him, अच्छा ये player खरीद, वो गलत player उठा के ले गया है.
Man, Pochettino did not know a Chelsea player in that interview.
Yeah.
They're like, do you know this player? He's like, who?
Yeah.
So I don't think.
उसके ऊपर अभी बोल रहा है कि they have to go and get one more player. They have to go and buy players करके.
अरे
कौन है?
वो
They want to-
लोन ले रहा है टॉड बोली और he's like 300 million और खर्च करने का है जनवरी में.
Bro, और हम लोग क्या क्या स्कैम कर रहे हैं, कुछ भी स्कैम कर रहे हैं.
Dude, I think
कर बेटा फूल वो
you know,
ले आया, फूल वो उसे कहो जाए चांद लेके आए, और गलत आदमी को
अरे
लेके
बट
आए.
क्या कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे रहे हैं यार. यार ये ऐसे मतलब हमारे बाप के जमाने के लोग एसबीआई में और बैंक ऑफ इंडिया में काम करते थे. 25
Yeah,
साल का
these are
कॉन्ट्रैक्ट
all
सबको
prison.
देते हैं यार.
These are all prison contracts. 12 साल.
No, but it's also it's very simple. It's just that, and we're going to get fucked because the assumption was that with all these players we'll be in the top 4, so we'll get Champions League money. Bro, we are not getting Champions League money.
Also, Champions League money is only 50-60 million. It's not
it's
400
The
million.
point is not that we don't have a sponsor, Joel. We don't have a t-shirt sponsor. What the fuck are you talking about? So I'm saying the point is, because we're not playing Champions League, it takes away a lot of revenue.
टी-शर्ट स्पॉन्सर कैसा होगा?
अरे
एक t-shirt बनाते तो
you
player
know what
change हो
their
जाता है, फिर
t-shirt
नाम change
sponsor
करना
is
पड़ता है
called ना.
पीछे.
मिल गया. You know what the t-shirt sponsor is called ना Rahul? It is the most fitting because the company is called Infinite Athlete.
So I'm saying we were expecting to be fourth with this team, and therefore we'd be like, okay, we can afford to amortize these contracts next year because we have that much money coming in. We don't. We're going to get fucked.
Dude,
I
I feel
agree.
ना, you know, हम
I
लोग
have
को normally Instagram पे ऐसा, you know, जूता वूता का ऐड आता है ना. टॉड बोली को I think मिडफील्डर का ऐड आते रहता है उसका Instagram पे. कैसे अच्छा वो रूबेन
Those who
डियाज.
have bought this also have bought this.
So-
अजीम देखो एक फॉरवर्ड किया जिस ये बहुत फनी है. ठीक है चेल्सी का. ठीक है just read this down. Like this was a tweet when Chelsea after 2 games were on 15. Someone was like, how are they on 1 point? They won 1-1 against Liverpool last week. So someone responded saying because their points are spread in 8 years.
Yeah. We have laughed a lot at Chelsea. Now we're
But
laughing a lot at United
मुझे
also.
पहले क्यों नहीं बुलाया? ये सब मुझे करना है. जब लिवरपूल हगेगा तब बुलाएगा क्या मुझे?
When
ये
is
नहीं
United
है.
versus Chelsea the best match?
7th December on our birthday
Eve of
weekend.
our birthday. It is the eve of Azim's and my birthday.
United versus Chelsea is a home game for City, Spurs, Liverpool and Arsenal.
Because
Oh,
whatever
man.
happens, they win.
Dude, I want to
Man.
see Brighton versus Chelsea, man. That's got to be war.
They beat
It's
no
gonna
Chelsea
happen.
beat
We beat
Brighton.
No.
Midweek में हुआ. They beat them now. Carabao Cup.
Not that one. Not that. Like the real one. I want to see. I
Man,
want to see.
man, I really want Brighton to get blasted, dude, because I feel Roberto De Zerbi, he's very good, and I just don't like how they're being seen as this Moneyball team, dude. I don't like how the team is too
No, but they just
positive
lost
right now.
6-1 to Aston Villa.
And they lost
Yeah.
3, but this thing also to
West
this
Ham.
thing West Ham also, right?
But we
So
were
they-
talking about this earlier in the stream also, that Unai Emery, since he's come in, has a better record than De Zerbi at Aston Villa. So थोड़ा सा
वो लोगों ने कुछ
overhype
तो
मिल रहा है.
प्रीमियर लीग टेबल बनाया ना, in the year 23 Aston Villa is like 4th or something.
Hmm.
And now I have like soft corner for Brighton because Lallana plays there and Milner. Hey, but the thing about Milner, it's so funny that whoever Milner plays against, it's an ex team.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
हर टीम के लिए खेला यार मिलनर.
This is Anelka syndrome.
Oh man.
Anelka
Yeah,
तो
but-
सब के लिए,
but
apart from
man-
United, सब के लिए खेला.
The bizarre thing about Brighton is like Brighton में आता है striker Danny Welbeck. I'm like, what year is this, dude? Like, इसका license कट क्यों नहीं रहा भाई? Dude, it's like
Best part, और
And
वो
he-
यूनाइटेड के सामने गोल मार के भी चले जाता है. That's the worst
and
part.
he's playing pretty decent. Like he's not seeming very he's not looking dated or something.
Yeah, he's keeping Evan Ferguson out of the team. अभी he was injured or
Oh,
sick
तो
or
injured
whatever.
है ना?
Now he'll be
Man,
back.
even Ferguson is such a Harry Kane regen, man. It's
Yeah.
creepy how similar he moves. And I think attribute-wise, I think he's quicker than Kane has ever been,
Hmm.
for sure.
So,
But I think
so you're
I
saying
think
he's
that's
not going to win anything? That's what you're saying.
I think yeah, Brighton are not winning anything technically. They can play good football for the next 40 years, but they won't win.
Yeah, but Man City is unbeatable, na? There's like
I
ऐसे
think
लगा-
they're
in the
beaten
sense-
this year.
Wolverhampton
No,
हारा है।
Premier League. Yeah,
नहीं, वो De Bruyne factor is going to be a problem this season. Because कितना भी तू ला डोकू बोकू मैथियस न्यूनेज, that De Bruyne
डोकू
का
अच्छा है
क्लास,
रे।
हाँ
तू
डोकू अच्छा
डोकू
है.
बोकू मत बोल यार. अच्छा है वो डोकू
I
बोकू
mean,
क्या है?
हाँ ठीक है, मेरे पास
डोकू
एंथनी
बोकू
है.
है।
I should not say anything. So
They Doku is good, but Doku is not gonna win you the league, good na.
Yeah, but he's not Doku Boku level also. He's Doku. That's what I'm saying. He's not like a.
I love
Doku, bro.
how Pep was like, yeah, all the goals they scored, the guy. I don't know why my Pep is Donald Trump, but he's like, all the goals they scored. That guy, the Korean guy, he scored the
Korean
goal.
guy.
He called him the Korean guy.
He says
Why
two
did he?
names. They Wolves ka Neto. He says one more player. Neto
Korean
somewhere.
guy.
And that Korean guy.
वो उसमें है हाँ
Man.
थोड़ा रेसिज्म, लाइक ही वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट उसका एक कुछ ऐसा मेरे एल्गोरिथम पे पॉपअप हुआ था, वेरी
Who
टॉकिंग
was he talking about actually?
Hwang Hee-chan ना, दैट्स द गाइस नेम, वुल्व्स का.
And who
the
scored
striker.
also?
Yeah. तो उसका
He's
भी
very
एक और इंटरव्यू भी था, you know, in my school all the children are going, the Indian children, the black children, and then he says the normal children. I'm like, नहीं यार पेप नहीं, ऐसा सब नहीं बोलने का.
Man.
But yeah.
But I think nahi yaar, I think City
City favorites for sure. अरे when they play वो क्या बॉल ही नहीं, अरे 99% पोजेशन रहेगा तो कैसा चांस मिलेगा किसी को यार.
नहीं अभी ये हालैंड ये सीजन फायर नहीं होने वाला है, मतलब पता है 8 गोल मारा है, बट he'll just have a mediocre 30 goal season.
अबे वो ट्विटर पे एक बहुत फनी था, they were like Haaland has scored the most number of goals at 8 and Son has scored at 6, so they are like Son is leading the human golden boot.
Alien wala Haaland is winning. Very nice.
The Haaland is like how do you say, he's like an AI dude, like no emotion, no feeling, just dhap dhup हाँ मैं गोल मार दिया 50 लाख चलो.
अरे बट वो नहीं मर रहे ना आजकल, तो चलता है फालतू में उसको
अरे वो-
मुझे
कैप्टन
एक
करते
बात
जा रहे
बता,
हैं.
ये मेरे को यूनाइटेड रास्मस हॉयलैंड के बारे में क्या लगता है, क्योंकि जितना देखा ऐसा कुछ.
हाँ सी द
मतलब-
प्रॉब्लम, आई डिस्कस दिस अर्लियर ओनली, द प्रॉब्लम विद ना एनी स्ट्राइकर नीड सर्विस, और जो हम लोग का वो सेल्फ सर्विस
दे
का
नहीं पा
काउंटर
रहे.
है. हाँ हम लोग सेल्फ
आउट
सर्विस.
ऑफ सर्विस हो थोड़ा.
हाँ अरे अगर रैशफोर्ड तेरे वो सर्विस दे रहा है, एज आई सेड कि
Oh.
for a striker, you rely on knowing what your winger is going to do, but our winger doesn't know what he's going to do. So how will the striker know what's going to happen? So
Man, Rashford seems like just such a bummer, dude. Like उसको देख के मूड खराब होता है, रोतड़ू.
अरे same. I cannot agree more. He's just
नहीं,
so
ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस
frustrating
को
to
देख
watch.
के भी होता है, बट ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस बहुत टैलेंटेड है, बहुत ज्यादा.
हाँ, ब्रूनो निकालता
वो-
है, गोल निकालेगा, थ्रू बॉल डालेगा, असिस्ट डालेगा, वो अपना क्या ट्रिवेला पास मारेगा, बट
नहीं,
रैशफोर्ड क्या
हाँ.
है यार? जस्ट एवरीवन डूड, व्हेन आई वाज इन द स्टेडियम वाचिंग, लाइक collectively everybody in the stadium was like कि इसको निकालो प्लीज at 60 minutes only, and full 90
और
he
उसका
played that day.
Because I
शक्ल
think
देखना
Bruno
रोतड़ू जैसा है.
Fernandes is the only player from United who will easily fit into City. And agar that's big. Next year, I don't think so he'll stay. Agar
No, I
ऐसे ही
think
हुआ तो
Amrabat
United.
can also fit into City. Amrabat is very good.
Amrabat needs to play in midfield now. Na, the problem is that he is very good as a midfielder, but he needs to play in midfield. Left back खिलाएगा तो I mean मजबूरी से खिलाना पड़ रहा है. Fourth choice
I
left
can't
back.
believe Reguilon is your left back, dude. It's hilarious.
Dude, he's played very well. The thing is that he fits
Correct.
into the system very well. But अभी Luke Shaw out, Malacia out, Reguilon out for 1 month. So
जिसका भी प्लेयर 3 हफ्ते में इंजर्ड होने वाला ना, यूनाइटेड भेज देते, चल उधर जाके इंजर्ड हो.
वहाँ मस्त है, टेबल वेबल अच्छा,
हाँ.
सलाइन वलाइन मस्त है वहाँ.
अरे बड़े लोग के पास जाके इंजर्ड हो रहे हैं, इधर क्या इंजर्ड हो रहा है?
हाँ,
अरे
this happened with
यार.
Hoyland, Amrabat, some they all came injured.
Hey, Sancho also you have discussed, no? See, are all the good topics you have discussed before.
Come, you
call
come.
me
I'll
more
call you
often,
next
no.
time. Yeah, you come next time. We'll get you on.
Hey,
for sure.
but Ten Hag, I know we have discussed this before also, but he's so weird, dude. He's so weird.
तू बात किया उसके साथ?
I am agreeing.
Man, it's just
I
like
forget
it's like I think I said this gossip before
हाँ.
when you were not the last time. It's like when Tottenham had interviewed him when they had after Mourinho when they had should signed Nuno Espirito Santos whatever. They were like he seems very uninterested to take the job. And everybody was saying he was coming across very weird, like the whole. And then he went to United, and he was weird there also.
वो है ही थोड़ा weird. अभी at least
टेन हाग का परफॉर्मेंस देख के उसको 10 हाग से 2 हाग कर देना चाहिए.
yeah, 2 out of 10 hug. It's not, but at least we're getting a new change now because हम लोग का previous manager का every second season they would finish second. So now clearly we are getting to see something new.
But Azim, I want to ask you something. Why is there no?
Azim is trying to close this stream for a while.
Yeah, no, tell, ask.
I was saying that why is it that there are no talks of Ten Hag being fired? Why is he so out of the?
It's too early, to sack a manager. Like you sack manager, you would start talking about like if we are still 10th in like November, then you start talking about that.
10th hag.
But I don't think that you should even then.
See, the thing is that he will only be sacked if we are shit in the league and we are out of Champions League. So that is I think the threshold. He has had a lot of injuries and a lot of disruptions to squad to deal with, and I think whatever system, because I have not been able to figure out uska kya plan hai, kya system hai. So whatever it is must be some fucking complicated shit that requires all the team to play together, or it's fucking hopeless. I'm hoping it's the former. But
United का Champions League group कैसा है? I am not following.
Not great. Bayern Munich, Galatasaray, and Copenhagen.
Galatasaray is decent ना अभी दो.
हाँ वो चुतिया कल विल्फ्रेड ज़ाहा हैट्रिक मार के चला जाएगा हम लोग के सामने.
But there is actually the first game they have lost, but it's not like there is a good chance.
I mean the good news for us is that Copenhagen and Galatasaray का match में draw हुआ, so we are not 3 points behind two teams, so that is the only saving grace for us. तो
तू Copenhagen में क्यों perform नहीं कर रहा? Sorry, completely बहुत सही जगह है.
हाँ मेरे को जाना है. I am planning to at some point in my life, so next year hopefully. But yeah, we've covered more or less everything. There was that craziness that happened with Ajax and Feyenoord, where full Eden Gardens scene हो गया ना, where Feyenoord were 3-0 up. You saw this Napoli Osimhen का situation.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? I have seen a lot of their posts, Napoli का posts. I know that this was quite insensitive what they. But it's like उनका humor ही वैसा है.
It's like
अपने प्लेयर्स के मारते
मुंबई
रहते हैं.
ट्रैफिक पुलिस का इंस्टाग्राम पेज जैसा है कि मतलब you need to know कि what the context is.
Yeah, but it's more like खुद की वो लोग वो करते हैं वो
हाँ.
क्यों करते हैं पता नहीं. It's very weird. That's
It's
not a
basic.
football
They
club
are basically an unfunny Brighton account.
Correct. Yeah, I think that summarizes it well. Yeah, but it's stupid. Like, why would you make fun of your own player for missing a penalty? That's just
You
just
want
dumb.
penalty? Okay, penalty. It was not even funny, dude. That's why it was funny. It's like you want penalty.
यहाँ पे ये काम
penalty.
पूरा इंग्लैंड अपना फैंस पे आउटसोर्स कर देता है कि पेनल्टी मिस प्लेयर को के ऊपर हकने का, बट ये क्लब ही कर रहा है. वेरी गुड. What to do?
360-degree marketing. Promoting, unpromoting.
एक रूल फुटबॉल में आना चाहिए पता नहीं क्यों नहीं आया अभी तक कि पेनल्टी whoever gets fouled that person should take. वो पता नहीं
Hmm.
क्यों है.
Whoever, oh, okay.
Like
Understood.
basketball.
हाँ, अगर हैंडबॉल आया तो फिर then you can choose
हाँ, correct.
opposition. Then you choose. या तो हाँ like basketball में था
हाँ,
free throw
वो
ऐसा.
free throw. Yeah. वही.
That's a good. Yeah, it evens out.
अरे बाप रे.
Because I तो feel like they won't do that. There's no chance. Because if like they say ना like अभी तो referee वो line के ऊपर से हट भी नहीं सकता है. So it's like they're making a job for the referees more and more difficult. So that will never happen.
अभी तो ज्योमेट्री भी
Yeah,
सीखना पड़ रहा है
ठीक है.
सबको. टेक्निकल ड्राइंग.
तुम लोग सऊदी लीग नहीं डिस्कस करते हो इधर.
हाँ करता है ना. अरे सऊदी लीग का. अरे हाँ मेरे पहले तो हाँ I had two random fun things to discuss. तो पहले तो one this was
अच्छा
something.
sorry guys, but मैं निकल रहा हूँ because
Okay, Niklesh. Okay.
देखा?
Thanks, Joel. Thanks.
मेरे को
जा जा bye,
लेकिन-
bye.
But before I leave, flying kiss for Rahul Subbu. Bye bye.
Bye.
Uh,
Bye bye.
But dude,
Bye.
the
अच्छा
press
से-
that they're creating now for this Saudi league is just such complete nonsense. कि यहाँ पे I don't know if you'll see this story. Watch 38-year-old
I
Cristiano
saw that.
Ronaldo.
That was not an
This is
assist. He
for-
was not trying
and just
for
the
an assist.
caption where they are like, imagine if this had gone in. I'm like, ये bicycle kick miss किया है आदमी ने. He's missed it so badly that one guy has gone to the side and tapped it in from an offside position. And they are building it up कि अरे Cristiano, what at 38 he's still doing this. What nonsense, my God.
Actually, that felt like a 38-year-old doing it.
Yeah. Like no radar. And did you
But
see
he's
the
scoring, Ronaldo is scoring. कुछ भी बोल, he's scoring. कुछ तो कर रहा है.
wait
He's scoring, man.
Also
There
did
is
you
also Sajid. हाँ,
no continue.
sorry. नहीं, I'm saying बोल सकते हैं कि यार the league is whatever and he's scoring tap-ins, but he's still scoring and there are other players
Yeah.
there. Firmino went much younger.
Correct.
Sadio Mane is there. They are not able to score as much as कुछ तो कर रहे हैं और पेनाल्टी तो बहुत अच्छा लेता है आदमी. कुछ भी बोलो.
Free kick not so much.
Hmm.
Then there's this one. Did you see? This was from earlier in the month, but I found out about it. So there's this conspiracy theory that there's this. Have you seen the under 21 girl in the South African team? Okay. So just so also there is, so I should give you the context that there is also this lot of rumors that Ronaldinho has fucked around a lot in his life.
I've seen this. I've seen this picture.
Okay, so this is the girl who plays in South Africa. So there are conspiracy theories going around that she's playing football. She looks like this. So apparently maybe illegitimate child of Ronaldinho. तो बहुत सारे ऐसा मेरा कॉलेज में भी एक था एकदम फुल रोनाल्डिनो लोकलाइक. तो आई थिंक ही इज फक्ड एवरीवेयर. But who knows? And people
They
in
never
chat
look
saying
like the
that's
mother, no? They never look
Yeah.
like the mother, no? It's always the...
correct. Dominant gene is Elastico. All right. Okay, chalo. Thank you for coming, Rahul. We will read super chats and close the stream.
pleasure.
Chalo, nice to see that you are also Enthu. We will bring you back more as Liverpool representation. We get Ganguly and Anirban very often, so now we will add you also
Okay.
to the list.
Nice. Thanks for having me. It was fun. I was missing the aggression, but
हाँ वो
You
हो
and,
जाएगा at some point.
you and Naveel have already like given up on your own teams. तो अच्छा नहीं
Yeah.
लग रहा मुझे. मजा नहीं आ रहा है वो. तो
Then
Well,
don't
next
worry. When
time-
Kotak will be there, he will make up for all our lack of hope with his Real Madrid.
yes. All right.
And
Thanks,
also,
guys.
if you have any shows, any tour you need to promote, to kar do.
Yes, I am doing my new show in Bombay on. ये मेरे को याद नहीं है, मैं dates बता रहा हूँ. 2 सेकंड मैं ले सकता हूँ
हाँ, लेना बिंदास. I'll read one
because I
super
would
chat
like
till
to.
then.
I would
Yes.
like. हाँ.
Irfan Bhai said, "Hi guys, keep rocking. Boarding flight now, so we'll watch the stream tomorrow. Really struggling to control emotions, but I still feel Eric Ten Hag needs new owners quick, plus support and time like Arteta." I agree, Irfan Bhai.
New
I agree.
owners.
वो तो बहुत टाइम से चल रहा है.
ठीक
बताओ.
है. मेरा shows. Okay, 7th October in South Bombay,
क्या बात है.
13th October in Vashi, and 15th October in Pune.
Very
This is my new
nice.
show. Who are you? Please come for it. And to all Liverpool fans, all my show dates this year will not clash with Liverpool
Same.
games.
I am also planning all my tour dates so that no United games.
मैंने tour date बनाया
Yeah.
साइड साइड में लिवरपूल का schedule डाला
Yeah.
साइड में. The days when it is clashing, the game will
Matches
be
at
at 8
another
p.m. So
time.
my show will be at 6 p.m. खत्म
Yes.
करो भागो types. So
Best.
yeah.
Beautiful. Chalo. Thanks,
Thanks,
Rahul.
guys.
See you soon.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
See you soon. See you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, we will read super chat. Smash a like, friends. We got a new guest after very long, and hopefully Rahul will keep coming back as well. Ashad Agarwal says, problem with United is whoever a manager churn happens, the new manager gets the team to a respectable position. The next season is reality check, unlike the trajectory of Arteta. I mean, I think we are using the Arteta trajectory as little bit of a crutch. So I still think the results need to happen, but I hope he is given time to execute some plan, and hopefully it is the right plan. P Sam says right now Eric 10 ETG apparently Eric 10 Gag is making do with what's available in the market for United. This correction will need time. Fergie had average players, but they played for years to have that cohesiveness in the team. This is true. Poojan Motiwala says, do you think we are missing Martinez so much? Yeah, I do think Martinez not being there is a problem because he also helps a lot with building from the back and recycling possession. Sahil Zafar says, pretty evident that EPL higher ups want masala in big games to get views, putting in controversial bias refs and VAR having errors in critical play. तेरे को लगता है क्या बाबा that they would be doing this, or it's just error?
It's error. It's error, but I think it's dumb error. And I think that the way they fix it afterwards is just terrible. Like, I think that they should genuinely have a better plan than, hey, we are
Just
really
sorry.
sorry
Sorry can't be the solution.
for things that are this bad.
Correct. But then you can't penalize the other team, so you have to penalize referee. Something.
Yeah, 100%.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay, Anirudh Pajapur says, if Chelsea win today, it could be the start of a fortune change. Front sponsor is also sorted. So is this the last game that we have seen that there was no front sponsor? This is it. Now there is front sponsor.
I
So
don't
you
know
have
that
a
yet.
limited
वो
edition
देखेंगे।
jersey actually now.
वो देख। I
Okay.
have a limited edition jersey and I'm very happy about it. I so
Great.
wanted it.
You are purist now. Only Chelsea on the shirt. What more do you want in life?
It's great, dude. It's very nice, that t-shirt.
Okay, Angry Potato Golu says Potato Golu equals Tony Singh, Son equals Shan, Maddie equals Sunny, and Dan Danadan Goal. P.S. 12th Admi Madipta. Very nice. Great references for people who have watched Dan Danadan Goal. Kevin says, now that VAR exists with 3 minutes of looking at screens and all, how are red cards getting overturned later? ये match में क्यों नहीं होता? Same check. I mean, VAR ka, it just requires an entire fucking audit at this point, this entire process.
Really,
Like,
man. Really. It's become shameful. It's not become
some
anything.
independent organization needs to come and like fix VAR. Yash Singhal says Postecoglou looks like Sharat Saxena. This is Baba. Do you know who this person is?
It looks like Sharat Saxena.
Hmm.
Oh, I know who Sharat Saxena. Yes, he does.
He does? Okay, you are right then. Very good.
Sharat Saxena is, I'll tell you who Sharat Saxena is. Have you watched Gulam?
Possibly, yes.
The boxer, the villain boxer.
Oh, right. Okay, that guy. Yes. Okay, I see it. Vivek Parikh says 2 VAR officials came from UAE 48 hours before LFC game. And who is the club from UAE in PL? I think LFC there thinks there is corruption in the past and now. Interesting. Full conspiracy theory. Maulik Thapar says PL officiating worse than PSL. Need Venky's tweet. Nice. Okay. Sorry, hold on. There will be... San, don't plug in and plug out my stream. Sorry. Nitin Pravakar says there are consequences for even showing dissent towards refs, but nothing for bad decision by refs. I feel this is change. This is what Rahul said as well. Karan OP says, who is more finished, Chelsea or United? What do you think? I'm also sorry, Karan, for not reading the chat, but I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. I will tell Rahul that you said hi. I
Yeah.
think United are
I
more
think Chelsea.
finished.
I think Chelsea.
We are in agreement. All right. Chuchan Chuchan says infrastructure की बातें हो रही है. England third world country है क्या? Cricket requires way more expensive DARS, but even Bangladesh league has it. But I guess coming back to your point of fixed place.
Yeah.
So, but
fixed.
yeah, valid point. Shaurya Sachdeva says Liverpool actually played well with 10 men all those years of having Henderson in the team. Great preparation. Very nicely stolen meme. Nehal Kulkarni says we fight as one. It's the kick we needed for the season. Yeah, I think Liverpool will feel very all like galvanized and all after this. So, yes, good for them. Suraj Mustafi says both Mourinho and Ole came second in their second season. The way it's going, Eric Ten Hag can't even finish top 4. Predicts on Galatasaray game. Will we qualify for UCL round of 16? My hope is that we will win the Galatasaray game, and I think we will just about scrape and get out of the group. उसके बाद क्या होगा पता नहीं. Ayush Vedkar says Joel full toxic boyfriend changing topics about offside. It's so difficult to play 11v9. Problem with league, not me. Convinced of RK versus JD. Okay. Ayush Vedkar clearly, as you can see, is an Arsenal fan. Rahil says Bayern wasting the potential of this squad. Abysmal tactics from Tuchel. Ulrich is an insult to backup goalkeepers. Limer at right back while Mazraoui
Bro,
benched.
उधर बहुत complaint हो रहा है because even like Yogi
Your
who
friend.
yeah, he's like bro ये Tuchel बहुत हग रहा है bro, वो genuinely not working scenes है. वो ऐसा उधर ये चल
But
रहा है
इतना
उधर.
खराब. So then was Boli right to get rid of him?
No, not at all. I think he was good for us, but anyway, I think also over there, I think now they're saying to bring this guy back. So let's see.
Which guy back?
What Nagelsmann?
Nagelsmann. They've also got this guy back, no, on loan. What's his name? A short-term deal. Sorry, Jerome Boateng. What a blast from the
What?
past. He's still
Yeah.
alive. वो Kevin Prince Boateng अभी तक खेलता है क्या? Kevin Prince. Don't you remember there was a Kevin Prince Boateng and a Jerome Boateng? Both of them were there. But he didn't play for Germany. He played for Ghana. That was the entire thing. Were they brothers? And one played for the country and one played. I don't think they were brothers. Actually, I don't know. FC Barcelona says Barca has half brothers. There you go. Ramos has scored more goals for Barca than for PSG, says FC Barcelona. But did you see that thing? So Ramos obviously scored own goal against Barca. But there was this thing of this old video they found of that Lamine Yamal walking in the tunnel as a kid with Sergio Ramos holding his hand in
I
his
didn't see this,
Barca
huh?
jersey. And now he is the guy who's put in the cross that Ramos has put into the back of the net. So full circle. Siddharth Madhwal says Onana's situation is the same as that it was of Bravo. He was substituted in his first season as City. As a City fan, I can understand this very well. Interesting. So he's saying that maybe Onana was brought in for a purpose and it's not working. And maybe we'll sign a second goalkeeper next season. Interesting. Yeah, you know, all these things, you see these things happening to other clubs and you think this will only happen to other club. It won't happen to your club. And then surprise. Shashank Shrikar says you guys should do yellow and red cards in Predict League. कौन सा club कितना card लेगा by end of season? Oh, I don't think we would be fully invested in this.
No, not
But
at all.
I don't know. Anyway, I think we are done with super chats and done for the day. साले ये short stream it was supposed to be ये भी 2 घंटा हो गया. Okay, chalo. Thank you, friends. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back. I will be back next week home. My God, streaming from the comforts of my room and not this geography textbook. So thank you for tuning in. Please smash a like before leaving. I will update the stream with I will do it now only with Bawas. What did you have to promote, Bawesh?
Oh, I have Kautuk and I are doing a show in Thane. There are about 10 tickets left next Saturday. You can come for that. and Dubai on the 15th of October. This show, I really need help in promoting. So if you have people in Dubai or know people in Dubai, please send it to them. Please ask them to come there. But please forward it as much as you can and help us sell Dubai. Thoda बिक नहीं रहा है Dubai.
Don't worry, bigega, bigega. Also, I am in Oslo doing a show. So if there is anybody in Oslo on 5th of October, if you know somebody in Oslo, Ajao, the link is in my Instagram bio. It's a place called Latter, which is a comedy club over there, which will be me and a bunch of local acts. So it should be fun. Yes, I think we're done. Is that? Oh, and also I'm starting to workshop. Well, 2 new hours of stand-up comedy for next year. So that process is starting.
Already.
Yeah, because this show I have to tape at some point in the next 3-4 months. So I'll be touring this my current show, Minor Celebrity.
Oh, we're doing it in Bangalore, na? Huh.
Yes, taping most likely in Bangalore. Once we find the venue, but yeah, I'll be doing one last tour of my current show, Minor Celebrity, over the next 3 months. And in the meanwhile, in Mumbai, I'm starting trial shows with new material. The dates are also there in my Instagram bio. So none of the material across the 2 shows will be similar. So you can come for either. If you watched one, then you can come and watch the other one. Okay, cool. Chalo, done. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching The Four.
The 4.
The two times we are going to lose this week. Okay, goodbye.
You guys.
Stop.